What is going on, Sports Wars? We're here. We're live for the NFL draft. We were ready to do it last week, honestly.
Yeah.
I've obviously been very ready, considering I made an announcement that we're going to do it last week, even though there was no NFL draft. But luckily, we're here, and we have assembled the best panel of experts, the ones who've watched every game of college football for the last 4 years to evaluate this draft class. Beardo, you are here, and you are dressed for the occasion.
I'm ready, man. This is a holiday. It happens once a year. There's a few of the most exciting moments in NFL during a season. You have the wild card, the Super Wild Card weekend. You have week 1, the Super Bowl, and the NFL draft. It only happens once a year, man. It's a holiday. I'm ready to go, man. I'm dressed the part. The Giants have 2 top 10 picks. Let's see who the Giants get this year, man. I got a few names that I want, but we'll see if we get them.
Oh, Roger Goodell's coming out, boys.
He's coming out with the terrible towel.
And he's still getting booed.
Good. It's a tradition at this point to boo Roger Goodell.
Not even him coming out there with the terrible towel.
Oh, is that's TJ Watt
Goodell.
And Hayward? Jordan Hayward, is that his name?
Cam Hayward?
Cam Hayward plays for the Saints, right? Oh, it's Jordan Hayward. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be retarded.
People, let's go. Hear you. There you go.
He thrives on it. Goodell thrives on this shit.
He does.
NFL draft. We are proud to be here in a city built on grit.
And the Raiders are on the clock.
We'll move back and forth from that because we don't want to get, nailed for it. But yeah, the NFL draft going to different places. Obviously, look.
It is Cam Hayward, apparently. My bad.
It's in Pittsburgh this year. I like the fact that they're moving it around, but honestly, for some of these players, it's a raw deal. Like, you could be going to New York or like Vegas or whatever, or you could go to fucking Green Bay for your draft.
Green Bay, yeah. I think they should do it like the Combine, where it's 1 place every single year. Like, you know where you're going. For the Combine, you know you're going to Indy. Like, that should be the same way for the draft. Go to Vegas, go to LA, whatever. Like, just keep it there.
Yeah, and I mean, they used to do New York every single year. That's what they did for a long time.
Exactly, yeah.
So they've changed it up. Now, we've also got the best, the dark horse. You guys didn't know he knew this much about college football prospects, but Jay, Drunk 3PO, is here.
I'm just here to see what the Dolphins are doing. Not going to say much. Don't worry. I already see people in the chat like the retard is here. Didn't expect anything less from this awesome chat.
That could be a catch-all, honestly.
I didn't expect anything less. But yeah, the Dolphins got a lot of one-year contracts, so I'm hoping they get like some offensive line, some defense. They just need a little bit of everything.
So Jay, I got a question for you. You guys drafted. Is that Ryan Shazier, the guy who broke his neck a few years ago? Is that Ryan Shazier who just walked out?
Why?
No, he's wearing a gold. He's wearing a gold jacket, so it must be a Hall of Famer. Oh, is that Lynn Swan?
It might be Lynn Swan, yeah. And there's
Hines Ward. Hines Ward's right there. Okay.
Yeah, Dolphins are going for a kicker. That's right. First round.
So Jay, that was the question I was going to ask you.
They suck.
Moving on from Tua, you guys drafted Quinn Ewers last year. He started a handful of games last year, but you just signed Malik Willis from Green Bay to a multi-year, a lot of money. Are you guys set at the quarterback position?
No,
do you want to
not.
draft another young talent at quarterback? What do you think? You guys have 2 picks in the first round. Do you want them to draft a quarterback in the first round or in the draft at all?
Or we need an offensive line. Offensive line and a defense. So we get an offensive tackle, something along those lines. Just that would be perfect. These quarterbacks that we have, everyone on the Dolphins team right now is like, I don't even know if that's our starting quarterback. The guy they got
Malik Willis.
Well, yeah,
he's definitely going to be your starter week 1.
$50 million a year or whatever, right?
He's absolutely going to be your starter.
If he sucks, like I don't think anyone is safe. They got a lot of guys with a 1-year contract, which means they draft some young guys, defense, offensive linemen, give them a couple years, and then they really start to sign some of those 1-year contracts, do really well, and then they'll keep them on for a little while. But even though they pay that guy all that money, I don't think.
Here's the thing.
So
Malik Willis,
years while they're adding a bunch of offensive linemen and defense people, he could be gone unless he proves himself.
So my question for you, Jay, is do you want them to draft another young quarterback in this draft?
No, 2 years, get a quarterback.
Wait a little bit. Tank.
Yeah, we're
tank for
rebuilding,
a few years.
man. We're rebuilding. That's what I'm saying. Like, get a young offensive line that protects. We don't have like concussion problems with our quarterback. They get a defense going. Defense is ready to go. Then it's like 2 years. Maybe we'll make a run at maybe the first round playoffs.
You traded your best defensive player last year, Mika Fitzpatrick. You traded him back to Pittsburgh.
We traded a lot of people for draft picks, and we owe a lot of people a lot of money. I think we still owe Tua like $100 million.
Yeah.
So also, 2 years, man. They're gonna stink for the next 2 years, and then that's just maybe the next 10 years. Let's be honest.
Malik Willis has thrown 155 passes in his NFL fucking career.
That's 3 games.
He has thrown 8 touchdowns and has 3 interceptions. The fact that this man got the deal he got is insane.
He got the deal. You know why? Because he's a tank, right? They have no offensive line. He's going to get smacked around in Miami for 2 years. And they're like, can we get somebody that not going to get concussed for 2 years while we try to rebuild something? So that's what I think.
Or Fernando Mendoza's in Coral Gables right now. Jay's
he's
not
at home.
Away.
Yeah. He's at home. He's a Miami guy. He's a Southern Florida guy. I don't know if you saw him, Ryan. He threw out the first pitch for the Marlins last night.
Now, look, if I'm having a quarterback, this is the type of family that I want to see.
White.
Just everybody's in a suit. They're looking good. They look like they're going to a wedding. No fucking thuggery. You know? No thug bullshit. Dad didn't just fucking come back when he heard his son was going to be a good NFL player. Like Fernando Mendoza, he's got the good family look for a franchise quarterback.
Right.
You know,
so Jay, you think you slum it with Malik Willis for a few years?
2 years. Yep. I think he's a big guy, so he could take a beating for the next 2 years, and then it's like, all right, now we got the O-line figured out. We got the defense figured out. Now let's get our prize. That's
paying him a lot of money to tank.
They paid a lot of money to Tua.
Yeah,
you have to pay a certain amount of money, period. But yeah, it's not like a long-term contract. But I think they gave him way too much money. Speaking of Malik's beardo,
sure.
Malik's neighbors, you going to be healthy to start the season?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he tore his ACL probably about the 5th or 6th game of the season last year. He should be ready to go by week 1 for sure, because we're in off season, just like OTAs or whatever. By the time we actually get to training camp, he'll be 100% ready to go. But
look what I pulled today out of a pack, Beardo. A little Malik Neighbors
rookie
game used patch, green pulsar. How about that?
Do I have first dibs?
I mean, I was gonna put it on eBay, but yeah, sure.
See, that's the thing, man. You're selling all these cards, but when you pull Giants players, you're not holding them for me.
I have plenty of Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo, but you can get first dibs on this if you want. I'll overcharge because I know you're
so the Raiders front office are all shaking hands right now. It looks like they probably just made the phone call. Looks like things are official. The pick is going to be in any minute. And all signs seem to be that they just called Fernando Mendoza and they're going to take him number 1 overall, which we all expected.
Yeah, I mean, this is the least interesting thing. You know, we talked about it the other day. Obviously, Ty Simpson, the media tried to push that into a talking point. It was never really realistic.
Dan Orlovsky really tried to make that a talking point, that he should have gone number 1 overall.
Yeah, and it's not going to happen. It is going to be Mendoza. And
yep.
I mean, it's no question when you have that team the way that they are, the number 1 pick, they are in desperate need of a quarterback. Now, they did sign Kirk Cousins. I guess that's the real question is, you pick Fernando Mendoza number 1 overall. How long do you let Mendoza sit there? And how long does Kirk Cousins play? I suppose it depends on what the rest of the team is like as well, and if you're competitive or not. But he's going into a relatively good situation in terms of he doesn't have to be forced out there until he's ready.
And that's the big thing, Ryan, with bringing in Kirk Cousins, which is it's technically a 1-year deal, which could turn into a 5-year deal depending on team and player options. I would love to see Mendoza sit an entire year. How many times have we seen a first-round draft pick quarterback get thrown into the fire way too early on, let's face it, when you're getting drafted this high on a not very good football team, and they bust out? You know, they don't pan out. They wind up playing out their rookie contract. They go somewhere else. Maybe you get a Baker Mayfield situation, a Sam Darnold situation, where they do wind up flourishing somewhere else. I would love to see Fernando Mendoza, as much of an athlete that he is, I would love to see him sit one whole year. Don't even take a fucking rep. Just sit behind Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins knows how to get paid, doesn't he?
He has a great agent. Absolutely, he does.
Every time I see his new contract, it's like, holy crap.
He's
dude.
made like $600 million in his career in the NFL. It's insane. So here you go, Roger Goodell. The pick is in. They're going to announce Fernando Mendoza.
Way to the podium to announce the first pick in this 2026 NFL draft.
Here it is.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
There you go. Congratulations, young man. You're a millionaire. Congratulations.
You're set for life.
Set for life.
And your whole family's white. Isn't that nice?
There you
I
go.
think they're Cuban.
They are Spanish, yes.
Bro, well, first of all, Cubans are white. And when I think of like all the different like fucking Latino variations, Cubans are white, right? That's how I feel about him anyway. So congratulations, Fernando Mendoza.
Yep. Ryan, what do you think? Would you like to see Fernando Mendoza sit for an entire year? Do you think he gets some reps this season?
I think that at the very least he comes in week 12 or 13 or something like that. Now,
due to injury or just
no,
Kirk Cousins isn't efficient?
I'm not even saying because like Kirk Cousins is bad or whatever. I'm saying that if they are fucking 3-8 or 4-9 or whatever, and they're eliminated, they throw him in there, and they let him get those reps at the end of the season.
What if the Raiders are like 6-5?
And I think they roll with Kirk Cousins. If they're in playoff contention and
they're in the hunt,
fine, leave them.
You keep rolling with Kirk Cousins. I agree.
Yeah. But you don't have to force him in. What are the differences though between, it's all going to depend on who you're picking and blah, 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 and all this stuff. But Fernando Mendoza has a lot of experience. He has a lot of reps. He's had 35 plus starts, I think, in his college career. He's got over 1,000 passing attempts in his college career. It's not exactly the same as, say, an Anthony Richardson or a Mitch Trubisky or even, say, a Kyler Murray or something. Guys who have very few reps and starts that end up still going very high.
Like Anthony Richardson.
Who tend to, fail out. Isn't that what I said?
I might have blanked out, maybe. Yeah.
I think I said Anthony Richardson. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I was watching Fernando. I was watching him with this cute girl in the pink dress. She's very pretty. Sorry.
Now, the real question is that we've known that. Who do the Jets pick?
I was just about to ask, what does the Jets need? Because I feel like the Jets could pretty much draft anybody here, offense or defense, and it's going to add value to them. I don't think you can pick like offense, defense, and it's like a top necessity.
Reese.
Like they must draft this DB. They must draft this offensive lineman.
They are 100% going defense.
Okay.
The real question is, do you want Arvell Reese, who probably is the most talented guy in the draft, but doesn't necessarily have a pure position type of guy? Or are you going to go with David Bailey? Like that's to me, those are the choices they have. The best pure edge rusher or a dude who can kind of be a freak of nature, maybe like a Micah Parsons-esque where, he can be an edge rusher, or you can actually line him up as a traditional linebacker type of thing as well. That's my question.
But it's also the Jets, Ryan. Watch them pick a fucking wide receiver here.
I think they go Reese. I think they go
Reese.
It makes the most sense. Absolutely, it makes the most sense. But it's the fucking Jets.
Like,
yeah, you never know.
They're in Miami.
Pick is in. Pick is in right now. So let's see if we see a guy here that's answering the phone. That's the dead giveaway here.
He'll be 21 in September. David Bailey is going to be 23 in September.
Oh, we get little Mel Kiper action.
Mel Kiper.
As well, but I'll tell you
what, Mel Kiper had a meltdown with Shedeur Sanders last year, and it was so funny.
When he was dropping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Jay, would you ever go to the NFL draft?
A team like the New York Jets that hadn't had an interception since I had hair. They need somebody.
Me?
Yeah, you. You're Jay.
No, never been.
I said, would you ever?
Oh, man. We're getting NFL stream bots, man. Mods. Can-man.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I'm getting PTSD from the Sunday mornings during football season when we get the stream bots.
The NFL stream bots are very much alive. Well, the pick is in. I think they're about to move over there. Let's see. Before that happens, let's catch up with some of these super chats. Nandy just gave us a $50 super chat.
Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go.
Chiefs should trade with the Cowboys to move down, could still get their guy. Look, because there are so many people that have multiple draft picks, and there's so many people that don't have first-round draft picks, I would expect to see a lot of trades throughout the night. I really do think so. There's a lot of people that can put packages together and stuff like that. So I would not be surprised at all, Nandio, if something like that happens. And thank you for the $50.
Thank you.
All right, let's see who they're picking. Are they picking Angel Reese?
With the second
Arvell Reese.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
David Bailey. They went pure edge.
Texas Tech.
There you go.
Yeah,
all right.
I think that is a safer bet.
Very safe pick.
Very safe.
Yeah, CJ knows. Jay on stands. Like, I think Arvell Reese has the potential to turn into a true freak. I think David Bailey's probably going to be like an elite pass rusher. But this is probably for a team that has so many needs, it probably is a very safe pick, a guy that you're pretty sure on. So the Jets also have another pick, went in the teens in this draft as well, right?
Sounds about right, yeah.
So now the Arizona Cardinals are on the clock. And
this is a very interesting pick because they could absolutely go quarterback here with Ty Simpson because they just traded away Kyler Murray. They're rocking with I'm listening. They traded away Kyler Murray. They're rocking with Jacoby Brissett. They could absolutely go quarterback here. I don't think they should. I think you wait because, in my opinion, this is a weak quarterback draft class. I think you go out and get some talent. You get a skilled player here. Maybe shore up that offensive line. You could go defenses. It's never too bad here. But it wouldn't shock me if they jump the gun and they're like, let's go Ty Simpson. You let him sit behind Jacoby Brissett. Anything's on the table here for the Cardinals.
I think they go offensive line.
I think they could. You've got the guy from Miami, who is, the best offensive tackle in the draft. They could do that. They could trade out of this spot if somebody wants to make a move up and get, say, Jeremiah Love, because Jeremiah Love is not going to last much longer.
He's going, if he's available at 5, the Giants are going to take him.
Bro, why not?
That's what I'm saying. That's who I'm hoping for. I'm hoping
the Cardinals need to go. They're not drafting Ty Simpson with the 3rd pick. They might trade back and fucking try to pick him up later. They're not taking Simpson with the 3rd.
If they trade back, they're trading back to like 11, 12 so that they can shore up some more draft picks and still get their guy, Ty Simpson. If they want to go quarterback first round.
I think they have so many needs. I think you look at taking somebody like Reese, or you take a look at, the 2 guys that are on there right now, honestly, are probably their best bets. A really good defensive player, or a really good guy on the offensive line. Get your fucking get your line of scrimmage taken care of because they have a lot of fucking needs. They're a terrible football team.
Who else? So Sonny Styles is one of the freak athletes on defense from Ohio State. There's another one.
Caleb Downs. I think Caleb Downs is going to be the steal of the fucking draft, guys. That's what Caleb Downs, I think, is going to turn into... Now, Caleb Downs can't go to a dog shit fucking team and be a great player, or make a difference. He's one of the guys that can go on a place that already has kind of a decent defense and has a couple, they can get pressure on the quarterback and stuff. And I think he can wreak fucking havoc. That's what I think. Who's the guy from the Chargers? Derwin James.
Derwin James, Florida State.
That's the type of guy who I think he can be. But Derwin James has he's always had some decent pass rushers, whether it's Bosa, Khalil Mack, something like that allows him a little freedom to do shit like that. That's the guy who I think Downs can be, but I don't think that Downs is going, in the top 5.
Derwin James is a linebacker who's playing safety. The dude is fucking massive, and he's an absolute generational talent. I mean, that dude lays the hit stick. So I'm not sure what Caleb Downs' size is, but the way you're describing it,
he's not quite as tall as Derwin James. He's very big though. Like he's built. Yeah. 6'3", 215 or something. You know what I mean?
That's a big boy.
So right now, Cardinals still on the clock. The pick is not in. Maybe they're trying to trade something.
Yeah, they're letting a lot of time tick off the clock. The teams have 8 minutes this year. I think it's probably the same as last year.
Yeah, don't you understand that we don't fucking want you to take all that time, guys? Stormbreaker, what the fuck, Beardo? Where's the Coors Light?
All right, I'll go get one.
There you go. Cigars and whiskey, watching Sports Wars, bottoms up. Hey, thank you, Stormbreaker. The pick is in for the Cardinals.
Pick's in.
All in it, 1-1. Joe Fagnano.
Don't take Francis. Let Miami get Francis.
He's not going to Miami.
He'll be gone before that.
Ryan, how's the wife? I mean, you talking about Vera? She's not on this stream. Captain Penguin became a channel member. Thank you. Maximus Raiders.
The Raiders.
Dandy O. David Bailey is better than Arvell Reese. I mean, I think he's a better edge guy. I think that Arvell Reese has the capability to be a true freak. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We do have
some reason Arvell Reese is the number 1 best available right now according to ESPN, and Jeremiah Love is the second best available. Then you got Francis. How do you pronounce his last name? Mogga?
Something like that.
Francis from Miami.
Francis Mogga, offensive tackle.
Now, if they went, I think it'd be a mistake if the Cardinals go Love. They just have so many needs as a team. I think that's a mistake.
Well, they could go running back because James Conner's been their premier back for the past couple of years, but he's injury prone and he's getting up there too. He had a season-ending knee injury last year.
Francis to Miami. Come on, man. No one drafted him.
33rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love.
Fuck.
Running back. Notre Dame.
Wow.
They weren't going to let anybody else trade for him, man.
Wow.
They really did it.
Well, what did I tell you, Ryan?
So much
what did I tell you? They don't have a premier back. There he is.
I thought you said they were picking a quarterback.
I said they could. They absolutely could have went quarterback there, but I think a quarterback and running back would have been a reach for Arizona right there. But clearly their front office feels more confident in their quarterback position than they do their backfield.
I think that Jeremiah Love is going to be a terrific fucking player and
Absolutely.
can do anything on the field. For the Arizona Cardinals, with the state of that team and the state that they've been in, I just don't like picking a running back in the top fucking 3 for that team. You know, it's one thing if you have a team that has a few more pieces in place and shit like that, but just like maybe their quarterback got injured or some shit like that went down. But that's just not the case. This is a team that has a lot of fucking holes. But I don't know. What'd you say, Beardo?
I didn't say anything.
Or sorry, what'd you say, Jay?
I was just reading the chat. Nah, man, Francis is gonna go down to the Dolphins. Watch, they're gonna get that top O line from Miami. It's gonna happen.
Oh shit, Will with the 10 says right before the Pats pick, Vrabel Rossini sex tape drops. Holy shit!
So we haven't even had time to get into that. That's a whole different story, dude. I
saw Jason Whitlock telling him to delete the tweets.
Right, Diana Rossini deactivated her Twitter account during Mike Vrabel's press conference.
Wow.
So it has gotten so much worse because it wasn't just this little tryst. They've been doing this since at least 2020. There was pictures of them kissing and making out in a bar from 2020. Diana Rossini had a child in August of 2021 after this affair had been ongoing, whose name is Michael.
No way.
And
holy smokes.
Considering when that child's birthday is, like August 5th, right around there, the conception would have been middle of November the year before. November 12th the year before, she tweeted out from Tennessee when she was there to cover a Colts-Titans game while Vrabel was the head coach there. There is a significant chance that child that she named Michael is not her husband's child. Like it has gotten very bad and very sad in a lot of ways.
Yeesh.
And Mike Vrabel is taking a break and he's going to counseling on Saturday when the team has 8 draft picks. It's a bad situation, man.
That's crazy, man. Any information on the private investigator with the photos, if that's the husband or anything?
We don't know. Nobody's sure.
Okay.
Nobody's sure.
All right. The Titans pick is in. Ryan, what do the Titans need right here? They feel like they're set at quarterback here.
I
think you go offense. I think you go weapons.
At some point, Arvell Reese has got to go, man. Like I think so anyway. And
you go offensive line. You go offensive line to protect Cam Ward.
You could. I definitely think that they could use Arvell Reese, whether they use him as a pure pass rusher or just as kind of a more traditional linebacker. I think they go with him. He's so fucking talented and he fits your needs. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm surprised Arvell Reese is not. I don't know. I am still stunned by the Cardinals picking Jeremiah Love for like what their team is picking Jeremiah Love. But
like I said, man, that they're just not confident in their run game with James Conner getting up there in age, and then the knee injury that he had last year. Get a young guy back there. It's almost kind of like the Raiders last year picking what's his face from Boise State.
What if you guys get an offensive tackle?
Hey, I would not mind that at all. I'd be all about that.
Are you guys working out Odell Beckham?
We worked out Odell 2 days ago. Or it was either yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before we worked out Odell. He left without a contract. There you go. Robert Saleh, Brian Dable's in there. Brian Dable, former Giants head coach, now the offensive coordinator for the Titans. Took a little bit of the Giants starters with him over to Tennessee. So,
well, remember what did Diana Rossini? Robert Saleh's no Mike Vrabel. She said that when they hired him.
Jeez Louise. All right,
go.
Goodell, pick is in.
Nuts.
Let's see who the Titans take.
Them expected to be drafted early here tonight off that outstanding Buckeyes defense. Will that be the direction Tennessee goes? We'll find out in a moment. Here he is.
Is that Greeny?
The Commissioner Roger Goodell making his way to the podium.
It sounds like Greeny, yeah.
Selection number 4.
With the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate.
Whoa!
Wow.
Carnell Tate, wide receiver for Ohio State.
There you go. What was the first thing I said, Ryan?
Woo!
I can see them taking a weapon here.
They did take a weapon for Cam Ward. Man, again.
All right.
The
New York Giants are on the clock, Ryan.
With so many great defensive players on the board, and you see two teams that could probably use them in some facet, go for kind of the premier skill player picks. I'm just going to say this. This is why you see the same teams picking at the top of the draft every single year. Like, there's a reason this happens, because these are the types of decisions that they make, in my opinion. Like, I think Tate's going to be good, but that's a team that needs a lot of serious, no doubt for sure fire picks. And I think Carnell Tate's Ohio State wide receivers have a very good track record recently in the NFL. But
oh, yeah. Yes, they do. And actually, Carnell Tate was actually linked to the Giants at 10. So the fact that he went at 4, the Titans felt desperate for a weapon for Cam Ward. You maybe would have liked to see them take offensive line to protect Cam Ward, to give him more time. But definitely an interesting pick for the Titans. For the Giants here, I would be very satisfied with either 3 of these Ohio State defensive men, Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, or Sonny Styles. But also, I would not.
I'd pick I would pick Francis.
I would not be mad at Francis Mogga right now.
I'd 100% pick him here, and then you pick again at 10, and one of those guys you're talking about is still going to be available, there because somebody else is going to draft up and pick a fucking skill position guy. Yeah,
absolutely. I agree with you. I think you go offensive tackle here because you still need a right tackle. The Giants still have one of the best left tackles in the game when healthy, Andrew Thomas. He's top 5 left tackles when he's healthy. We drafted Evan Neal from Alabama a few years ago, never panned out. He was a left tackle in college. We tried to transfer him and transition him to right tackle, never really panned out. You get a good offensive tackle here to replace Evan Neal. I'm all about that. And then at 10, you draft one of those Ohio State defensive men, and I would be absolutely satisfied. Pick is in for the Giants.
Pick is in. It's good for Miami. We're going to get that top O-line. Trust me.
You look at best available right here. Like we said, it's just loaded with the Ohio State guys.
I think you're right, Ryan. I think you take Francis Mogga.
He's going to Miami.
And then at 10 is where you pick one of the rest of the remaining Ohio State guys.
Francis is going to Miami.
And there's other things to talk about too. Ruben Bain, is his stuff that people found out, is he going to drop at all because of that? Ruben Bain, super fucking talented, maybe small arms, but obviously he's had small arms his entire life. He's always been good at football. So Ruben Bain's a big name to watch. I think when we get to that, 9, 10, 11, 12 area, who I think someone's going to reach for? I think someone is going to reach for Kenyan Sadiq from Oregon. Super athletic, freak athlete, tight end. And with so many teams relying so heavily on like 2 tight end sets and things like that, and wanting to have those type of mismatches when you can get an athletic tight end on a linebacker or whatever. And Sadiq, I think, ran like a 4.3 something at the combine.
Cleveland.
Somebody is going to move. I think somebody's going to draft him higher than we expect.
Cleveland is set at tight end and running back. Actually, their running back, though, last year, rookie, broke his leg, right? What was his name? Rookie running back for the Browns broke his leg last year.
Quinshon Judkins?
Judkins, yeah. Judkins had a terrible leg injury last year. Broke his leg.
You know who Washington.
Washington? What are you talking about? They're set at tight end. They have Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz is dead now, basically.
He had a terrible knee injury last year, too. They could absolutely go tight end. They could.
Mm-hmm. It could happen.
They can go running back. Well, actually, probably not because Jeremiah Love's gone. But Austin Eckler, their premier back, he had a knee injury last year, too. So I think Washington probably goes offense. Give Jaden Daniels some more weapons on offense. That's where I think Washington will go.
The Chiefs just moved up with a trade with Cleveland.
Traded with Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So they're going to go defense. They're going to go Ohio State guy.
Yeah, the Chiefs. I mean, fucking Arvell Reese, man.
Or you could. Yep, exactly.
Maybe we'll see. I keep saying his name, and he keeps.
ESPN on the broadcast hasn't announced that trade yet. It still shows Cleveland 6.
A lot of people linked Ruben Bain to the Chiefs, but the thing is, a lot of people linked Ruben Bain to the Chiefs when they thought that the Chiefs were at 9 because it felt like it was almost a surefire thing that Ruben Bain would end up there. Maybe they are moving up just in case because they really like Ruben Bain. I don't know. I wouldn't let him drive with Rashee Rice, that's for sure. But
they just need someone to spread the field.
Xavier Worthy.
Didn't one of the Chiefs players just sign with somebody today or yesterday? Offensive players?
I don't know. We're getting close to that 11th pick, so getting nervous.
We are not right now. I'm watching dumbass Peyton fucking Manning on the broadcast.
Yeah, the Nationwide commercial.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals, man. That breaks my heart because I wanted him on the Giants badly to team up. You get that 1-2 punch with Scadaboo.
So stupid.
It's not stupid, dude. It's not stupid. Unless you're Kenneth Walker, to win a Super Bowl, you need like 2 aces at running back.
The best thing to ever happen to Kenneth Walker was for Zach Charbonnet to fucking tear his knee up. Because I've been saying that Charbonnet is just he keeps stealing time from Kenneth Walker, and Kenneth Walker is better. Kenneth Walker is dominant. Kenneth Walker should be a top 5 back in the league if he actually got the carries he deserved, but he never did. Charbonnet is always sniping his shit. Maybe you guys could trade for Saquon.
He's dead to me, dude.
How come they haven't announced the Giants pick yet?
Because they're in a commercial break.
Because commercials, advertisements.
Brian Ross for 2. I don't know, fellas. This year's draft feels booty. Well, it's booty for some positions.
Quarterback specifically.
Like specifically the positions that we care the most about. It's shit for quarterback, and it's kind of shit for running back, with the exception of Jeremiah Love. So, yeah, those aren't as exciting. It is a premier defensive draft, though, in some ways, at least top heavy. All right, here we go. A lot of pink on the screen there.
In partnership.
That's red.
Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors.
This dude does not know what to do with his hands.
They're doing retarded Make-A-Wish kids for the Giants?
We are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major.
Okay, never mind. Respect.
Volke.
That's a shame.
Beardo just called the family of a fallen soldier.
No,
that's wild, man.
No, it was muted. I had no idea.
While deployed
It's not
in
muted.
Afghanistan.
It was before.
He is survived by his
No,
spouse, Tracy, and their 2
I heard
sons,
it.
Andrew and Benjamin. Major Volke was raised in the
Imagine, like, it's some rough luck. Like, your dad gets killed serving his country, and that's bad enough. But then you also are a Giants fan.
Hold on, they're announcing the pick.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell Reese, linebacker from
Okay.
the Ohio State
right.
University.
To Miami, it's gonna happen.
The Giants have to pick again before.
At number 5 overall.
All right.
I mean,
I'm about it. The
he's gonna
license
be
plate
really
guy.
fucking good, man.
That's a good pick.
I like it. I'm okay with it. Sure up that defense.
He's gonna be really fucking good. So, there you
Man,
go.
I'm just getting destroyed. The stream was muted. I didn't know that they were military family. Thought it might have been a Make-A-Wish thing.
I'll get destroyed with my in-depth football analysis. Just
What do you think? What's up next, Jay? Who are the Kansas City Chiefs taking? They obviously know who they want moving up there like that. So, I mean,
they've got to go
take-
defensive player, in my honest opinion. I don't know how good that is, but I think it's going to be a defensive player.
They need help at offensive line. It is like your
do.
boy might be going to the Chiefs, and they need help offensive line, especially with Patrick Mahomes as beat up as he was last year. Fucking the knee injury, all of that shit. I mean,
it's weird. ESPN still has Cleveland on the clock right now. They haven't announced.
I'm on NFL.
They're finally it says Cleveland trades with Kansas City. There you go. They just switched it.
If Francis is not available for Miami, I bet they take a cornerback.
Corner, huh?
Yeah. That's my expertise opinion of everything.
I mean, Delane's going to be good. I'd be surprised if they pick him, but I mean, maybe.
You guys still have what's his face? Old Jalen Ramsey there in Miami?
I think he's gone.
I think he's there.
They flushed everybody, to be honest, like except for the running back, which it wouldn't surprise me if they held on to him just for a last minute trade.
A-Chain? Devon A-Chain?
Yeah. A-Train.
Pick is in. The pick is in.
Pick is in already. They're going offensive line. They're going Francis Mogga.
The thing is, I could see them going. I could see them going anywhere. I could see them going with Francis. I could see them going with Downs or Sonny Styles. I don't think they move up if they wanted Ruben Bain, because I think Ruben Bain would have fallen to them. I think it's
if Miami gets Downs, that would be a shocker. I didn't think he'd be.
That's a big boy, dude. Are you watching these highlights of Reese here?
He's just a monster, dude.
He's a big boy, dude. 6'4", almost 250.
He's not as thick, right, as some of your
he's just athletic.
Of your traditional edges, but I mean he's a linebacker, so.
Come on, we're almost at 11.
Let's see, where'd we leave off? Captain Penguin, Ryan, I'm with you. I don't get that pick by Arizona. I mean, Love's a great player, but he's going to languish in Arizona.
I totally understand it. I mean, you guys heard me right before I was like, they could go running back here because James Conner's getting up there injured. You know?
I feel like you said that after you went on a soliloquy about them trading for Ty Simpson.
Trading?
Or picking Ty Simpson.
I said they could go quarterback here. I said I didn't understand if they would, but I said that I could totally see them doing it.
Who's the best quarterback in this? Oh, go ahead, Ryan. Sorry.
Kuiper is my favorite draft expert. Hey, Jay.
Hey,
you're the Kuiper. Man? That's wild.
Thanks for supporting me. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I wish I had his hair.
Ryan said I could come on daily, and I was like, I can't let the three people that wanted me here down. So that's why
we needed it.
I only know what's going on with Miami. I didn't predict, but I had told Ryan like at the beginning of like. I don't know when it was. I was like, Miami needs to flush everyone from coaching staff to everyone to all of them got to go. And sure enough, they started doing it. And I was like, here we go. It's what we need. One at a time.
6. The Chiefs need defensive help. They need help along the pass rush. They need help in the secondary. We'll see how it works out here. But Kansas City has made the first trade of the first.
I mean, it's a good pickup for the Browns. Just pick up a couple later picks to move back 3 spots.
The problem is, I'm afraid like a lot of people could say that though. Like if you really just want to do commentate for the draft, you could be like, well, they need a good defensive, maybe on the side. Their O-line could use a little help.
Well, here's the thing, Jay. You're right. Nobody knows what the fuck these teams are going to do. Nobody.
Yeah, I don't even know who the best quarterback is in this draft.
It was Mendoza.
He was the first round pick. He was the best.
Yeah, it was Mendoza. Yeah, he was the best.
But is he worth a first round pick?
Absolutely, yeah. Number 1 overall, maybe not, but the Raiders needed it.
2026 NFL Draft. The Kansas City Chiefs select Mansoor Delane.
There you go, corner.
Francis, baby.
Corner. Wow.
Corner.
Traded up for the corner.
The Kansas City traded
the Ram, right?
Just want to say I called defense
this offseason, and his teammate Jalen Watson
that's a wide
later
stretch.
signed with LA as well. So they had a need at this position. Mansoor Delane, unanimous.
Interesting to trade up.
At LSU,
I mean, he is consensus the best corner in this draft, no doubt about it. And they did just lose Trent McDuffie. So, man, there you go.
Francis to Miami. Let's go. Or
Jay,
down.
if that happens, it's going to be fucking crazy. with all these other teams that actually do need like offensive line help.
Yeah, we
there
got
you go. Redskins pick is in.
Pick is in. Redskins will screw it up, in my honest opinion. Redskins are going to pick somebody that they will all just be like, I can't believe it.
I think they go offense.
If they went wide receiver just for no apparent reason.
I think they go offense too here, Jay.
That's what I think.
They get a weapon here at offense.
I did say them in connection to Sadiq. I'll be stunned if it happens, but I think somebody's going to reach for him. But at this point, I thought a lot of these guys would be off the board already, just genuinely, the Ohio State guys. But
they can go Mai Lemon from USC, wide receiver, or Sadiq here from Oregon. I think they go offense. I agree with Jay.
Yeah, the chat is Doug B. Yo,
Dougie B with a $50 fucking dollars.
Because I'm here for drunk 3PO.
Shout out, man. Bears down. I know I'm like the Make-A-Wish. I'm the Make-A-Wish kid here, so I'm happy to be here.
I'll be right back.
I'm more of a basketball guy. I know that's not very popular nowadays, but
thank you, Dougie B, for the $50 super chat and for showing up just for drunk 3PO.
Hey, shout out.
Mod Eric K cannot look at any female reporter without thinking they're sucking dick and spreading it to get on camera or stories out now. The reality is that's something that's always happened, and it's not everybody, but it is some of them. And clearly Diana Rossini has been doing it for a long time. Clearly.
I'm going to put my Dan Marino jersey on if they pick Francis. That's it.
He might end up falling there. LTLMN.
Hey. Shout out.
Hey? J Football Analysis Tax from Marc-Andre Waugh.
I can sound like anybody else. Well, we need someone that will spread the field, that has a lot of speed and a lot of youth. That's what they're missing on their team. Once you inject that into the system that the coach has running for them, I think it makes the team a little bit better and close to playoff contention. What do you think, Ryan?
Well, I think they actually have needs on defense, Jay. So spreading the field isn't what they really need.
Got it.
But yeah, I agree. It's pretty fucking easy. We don't know what we're talking about. Eric K. Mark Davis is a ladies' man. He said his hot girlfriend didn't know he was a billionaire. Lifelong Raiders fan, and they will not be great until he goes.
He's got the best haircut in the business. I don't watch the WNBA. Who said that?
You said you like basketball. Tyler Harris, that's low, but it's Beardo. I can't believe Beardo insulted that family like that. That was fucking crazy. Who do we got now? Who's Beardo going to call a retard now? Jerome Bettis?
In this year's draft.
The bus. Thanks, Eric.
Man of the Year award presented by Nationwide is awarded to one player each year and celebrates.
Who's next to the bus? Who is that?
On and off the field. I'm joined on stage by former winners
Lynn Swan or something.
Lynn Swan, I think.
Yeah, it is Lynn Swan. Beardo thought it was Ryan Shazier.
Well, I wasn't sure because they do stuff with Ryan Shazier because of his injury and stuff.
Super Bowl champion and six-time All-Pro Bobby Wagner. Way to go, Bobby.
Hey,
Bobby. Way to go, Bobby.
The family and Nationwide, I encourage players drafted this week to make their community.
Hope the Redskins drafted their name back. That would be the greatest draft pick ever.
Dude, they literally changed their uniforms this year back to the Redskins uniforms, except with a W on their helmet. Right now, Ryan.
Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles.
Backer, Ohio.
Defense.
There you go.
Francis still on the board from
What
Miami.
do we know, Jay? I thought they were going offense. What do we know?
Ohio State has
I
had
was
three
dead
players
wrong.
selected in the first 7 overall. Sonny Styles Lewis, you talked about him earlier, played safety his first 2 seasons in Columbus, switched to linebacker.
It's a good pick. And he's gonna have is what's his nuts still there? Bobby Wagner's still there. He's going to have somebody with a lot
old.
of fucking experience right next to him there. So
Yeah.
kind of a boring
Saints
pick, but a
pick
good
is
pick.
in. Maybe the Saints will take the wide receiver, and I was thinking something different. I knew the Redskins would just pick something that was like whatever, because that's just their team mentality.
I mean, the Saints, I mean, they definitely need help. They definitely need pass rush help. Here's the time where Ruben Bain could he possibly go? Maybe. Tyler Shuck down there.
Tyler Shuck throwing the pigskin. How much do they believe in Tyler Shuck? You got a second-year head coach, Kellen Moore, offensive-minded head coach.
In terms of if it is one of your last opportunities to get a good edge guy, and Ruben Bain, even though there's questions, maybe he could go. I don't really. You can always take a tackle, but I don't think they necessarily need one for the Saints down there.
I bet they go wide receiver.
If they went,
Since the Redskins didn't get wide receiver, I think Saints is going to grab him.
They did just trade one of their best wide receivers to the Seahawks last year.
You got good Jordyn Tyson too. Some people think Jordyn Tyson's better than Mai Lemon. I mean, some people think that both of those guys were better than Carnell Tate, who ended up going number 4 overall. The pick is in. They know who they want.
There you go. Sonny Styles to the Redskins. Congratulations, young man.
Hey, this isn't Sports Wars. It better fucking be. Otherwise, I set it up to the wrong fucking stream. That wouldn't be good.
We're on Sports Wars.
I am here for Jay, says Eric.
Hey, shout out Eric.
Cool and occasionally a fun sports analyst.
Yeah, occasionally.
Remember that stupid video you made
Yeah.
of like the end of that Miami Patriots game?
Yeah. That was
Were you
all by
just-
chance, too.
You're just like recording yourself.
My reaction of the kickoff that they
Yeah.
scored a touchdown.
My worst Sports Wars video was the Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers video.
What?
It was fucking terrible, dude.
Why was it bad?
I must have said probably 100 times in a 5-minute video.
You say a lot live.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I still
I'm not
think
saying it's bad. I'm just saying you do. Like, that's just part of your vocabulary.
I
the
guess.
worst Sports Wars video, in my opinion, is absolutely the one you did standing next to me.
Yeah, for the World
That-
Series.
Forever in my mind will be the worst Sports Wars video that we've ever had of all time, just because it looks so
Yeah.
dumb.
Well,
Like-
that's equal parts you and me there.
I know we just looked
that means
really
it must be
stupid.
your Wars video too.
Yeah.
We did look fucking retarded.
Well, I did it because I wanted to like include you, and I felt like you
Yeah.
like you wanted to be.
What were y'all talking
included.
about?
Oh,
We were talking about the
in
World
one of the World
Series.
Series or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Beardo had just started making Sports Wars videos. I don't think he was super comfortable. And
what were you guys like together, like out somewhere?
Yes, this was
Oh,
at
yeah.
it was at the Meetup Content House a few
Oh,
years
okay,
ago.
okay.
yeah, it was
Yeah, it was bad.
really bad.
I think like the night before we had watched the game, and then either that night or the next morning we made a video on it. And we were standing there in the movie theater garage room.
I got a big head, man. You must be
We
a
got a commercial
Washington Redskin fan.
We got a little bit of time.
It must be you Washington. I didn't mean to cut you, Beardo. Go ahead. I was getting roasted.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Rightfully so.
JJ says, "What's with the Harry Potter music?"
What?
I haven't really heard too much Harry Potter music. Maybe
Hey,
they
let's
played
listen
some
to
weird
let's listen to Fernando Mendoza. What's he saying?
It's an ad for LinkedIn.
Oh, it's an ad. Oh,
God,
that's
you
gay.
I was obviously
I thought it was an interview. That's gay. Why are you doing that?
Eric, because it got your attention, didn't it?
Oh.
Eric K, JR
did.
resident WNBA expert, lighten up Francis.
Just check out all the women on the Indiana Fever.
Brian Ross for $5. I'd love to see a dildo lobbed at Goodell, WNBA style. Bro, remember when the dildos were just getting fucking chucked from the
every
WNBA
game
last year?
They were betting on what color dildo was going to be next.
I mean, that's an easy way to make money, right? Bet $100,000 on the next one being a green dildo, and then bring a green dildo and throw it. Make $500,000, get kicked out of WNBA games for the rest of your life as if that's some terrible thing.
Exactly. You're set for life.
Sophie Cunningham is a fun watch.
Sophie Cunningham. Have you seen the new pictures of Caitlin Clark
with
coming out?
Angel Reese? I mean, not Angel Reese.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese just got traded.
She did to Atlanta. She's closer to here.
I know too much about the WNBA.
Angel Reese got traded to the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Yeah,
name all the WNBA teams you can, Jay.
Indiana Fever, New York Liberty, the LA. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, you know it.
There's someone in LA. They used to have one in Florida called the Miami Sun, but they don't have them anymore.
LA Sparks.
LA Sparks. Yeah, there you go.
Vegas Aces.
That's all I can remember. That's all I know.
Las Vegas Aces.
Las Vegas. Yeah.
Vegas Aces. You have the Chicago Sky.
Chicago. Yeah.
That's all I can think of.
All those on television. They only
Atlanta Dream.
Atlanta. Then I
saw
Atlanta. Yeah.
The Minnesota Lynx. Right.
Oh man, I would never have guessed Minnesota.
The Minnesota
Seattle.
The Connecticut Sun.
I knew one of them was that. Yeah, that was the one that came from Miami.
That's 8. There's got to be more.
Don't look at the chat. The chat's naming them.
I'm not. I don't want to cheat. I want to truly display my WNBA knowledge.
Someone wrote the Kansas City Kitchen Makers or something.
The Phoenix. Hold on. The Phoenix Mercury. Isn't that where Brittany Griner was last year?
Yes.
Right.
The Phoenix Mercury.
I think they won the championship.
There used to be a team in Houston. There's not anymore. Roger Goodell's coming up. That's all I got, I think, fairly.
Pick of the night, but here comes New Orleans and the commissioner, Roger Goodell, ready with the announcement.
We're going to have to go and see. I'm going to have to look up the rest. What do we get, 9? I think we said 9. All right, we don't care about Sweet Caroline. How about sweet fucking draft pick, motherfuckers?
Are they singing?
Yeah.
So we got. Oh, wait.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Jordyn Tyson.
Jordyn Tyson, wide receiver.
I said wide receiver, but I was like second time saying it.
Well, there you go. The talent is unquestionable. Injuries are the only questions. We know.
All right, their faith is in
the hamstring.
What's his name? Shuck. Tyler Shuck.
Tyler Shuck. Hey, dude, my faith is in Tyler Shuck. All right.
All right.
I'm about to send in a bunch of Tyler Shuck cards. All right.
I knew it was going to be wide receiver. Browns got to pick in. Who knows what for the Browns need everybody.
I'm about to send all these Tyler Shuck in to be graded. Right? So my faith is in Shuck.
Are you going to the store to buy those cards, or are you buying them online? Like the packs?
Some ripping, not too much, just because that's a fucking losing proposition. But
what? Ripping?
Yeah.
Browns, you're going to get a kicker.
Ripping packs, but like ripping packs open. But for the most part, I mean, I'll find it someone like Facebook Marketplace, someone just buying like on eBay if I can find a good deal. But yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan, here we go. Seattle Storm, Portland Fire, Phoenix Mercury, Minnesota Lynx, LA Sparks, Las Vegas Aces, Golden State Valkyries, Dallas Wings, Washington Mystics, Toronto Tempo, New York Liberty, Indiana Fever, Connecticut Sun, Chicago Sky, Atlanta Dream.
So there's no way I would have been able to pull the Toronto team. I don't know if I heard that one. I should have known the Valkyries. I should have known the Wings. So what, I got 9 of the 12 that exist? Yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh, look at this pussy crying that he went to the Saints. Yeah, you're going to be crying that you're playing for the Saints. Maybe that's
why. Mad?
He's snotting.
He just spit all over himself.
He's like snotted. He's had a lot of fucking injury issues and shit like that. I think that he's probably just very happy. I don't think he's mad.
I think he's a pussy.
Bro, look at him. Like, I don't know anything about his life, but I can tell you that he was raised by a single white mother and his black father isn't in the picture. So, like, he's had to overcome a lot, all right?
Sure. That's what it is.
I'd cry too if I knew my life was going to change forever. By the call of my name, I'd probably crap my pants, you know. Here's $10 million.
No, I think you need to show up for the moment.
I would not want that to be my first fucking pick, you know, like, or my first look in the NFL. It would not be crying, you know.
I get it.
Now, it's a wide receiver or some shit, whatever. Those guys are all fucking divas. All right. Quarterback, better not cry if you're my quarterback. You're a fucking, a defensive end. You better not be fucking crying. You know, you're a kicker. Okay. Whatever. You'll be fine.
Yeah, good for him. I'm glad the Giants didn't draft him.
Beardo, fuck these make-a-wish kids.
Seriously, get him out.
Bro. B-Chain, damn cowards won't pick Joe Fagnano. In all seriousness, it'd be fun if he goes 6th or 7th round, but UConn wide receiver Skylar Bell could go 30th round. Let's go Huskies. Yeah, I don't see a UConn quarterback getting taken in the first round there, B-Chain. The only other quarterback who I think is worthy of a first round pick is Ty Simpson.
Right.
The other quarterbacks in this draft, when it comes to, Carson, what's his fucking name? Carson Beck.
Carson Beck, yeah.
Who's the guy from Nussmeier?
From LSU.
That's a reach, I think, if somebody goes for them in the first round.
I think the rest of the quarterbacks that can go in the first round are Ty Simpson and Carson Beck. Like, Carson Beck would be a late first round draft pick to be a backup for quite some time. Or somebody trades up. Somebody trades back into the first round to get Carson Beck.
I think Nussmeier would be in there too, like fringe first round if somebody really likes him, Yeah, Garrett Nussmeier right there. But
yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, Carson Beck was like what was he, like 10th year in Miami?
Yeah, it was like his 6th year in the in college football
wasn't he the highest paid college player too?
But look, that's like Bo Nix and Michael Penis Jr. and and Bo Nix certainly,
was he the highest paid college player?
He made a lot of money when he went to Miami. I don't know if he was the highest. I think at one point Shedeur Sanders and Arch Manning were the highest paid.
In the 2026
the Browns.
NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fono, tackle, Utah.
Wow.
Francis is still in, baby. Let's go.
Interesting.
And there it is. The first offensive lineman off the board in this class. And look at the celebration at home in Utah. Highly decorated.
Where was he at on best available?
He was the second best tackle available. Wait, hold on. He was the second best tackle available. But, for some reason,
if the Giants take Francis, I will curse them to the ground. I will hope every single player has a broken leg. I hope that they get buried underneath a cave somewhere in the Middle East. That's what I hope.
I think the Giants go Francis here or Caleb Downs.
Probably will get Francis.
Or Mai Lemon.
One of those in already. Bro, if you got...
Pick is already in.
If you get Reese and Downs...
I'm just kidding, Beardo.
That's going to be fucking crazy. That's going to be crazy. I mean, I do think overall offensive tackle for the Browns, easy fucking pick, an easy fucking need for them. It's not going to matter not going to matter which of their fucking quarterbacks, whether it's fucking Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. They can absolutely use offensive tackle help, period. So
I think we could very well pick a wide receiver too. young wide receiver to take some heat off of Malik Neighbors here.
What about Sadiq? I'm telling you, whoever gets that kid.
Well, we're not going to draft Sadiq because we have
Francis. God dang it!
How do you know? How do you know?
They already announced it on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Francis.
There you go. Offensive tackle.
I didn't mean to jump the shark.
He messed up his name. He messed up his last name.
My bad.
Wow.
Hey,
So
congratulations.
Offensive tackles.
Welcome to Big Blue, young man. Welcome. One pick before, Jay. One pick before the Dolphins.
I almost had like.
That worked out really well for the Giants because I was sitting there thinking that they should
draft him first
at 5. Yeah. And then kind of wait.
Maybe we get Downs now
and see what happens and take one of those defensive players. But I mean, they got. I think that's some good pickups for them.
I think with Arvell Reese still right there, you had to pick him, and then you had to pick him right there at 5, and then hopefully Francis dropped to 10. If he didn't, maybe you trade out of that spot. If Francis didn't drop to you at 10, you trade out.
Wait, did they just trade? The Cowboys just traded, I think.
Trade alert. There is an IHOP
Cowboys
trade
just
alert.
Traded with the Dolphins. Okay. The Cowboys were 12,
Cowboys.
Right? One up.
What did they get? What did the Dolphins get?
Yeah. The Cowboys just jumped up 1. They just jumped up 1 with the Dolphins.
That's kind of weird. That means they think the Dolphins was going to take who they wanted?
Correct.
That's a very strange trade.
I think it's strange.
Well, I remember when the Bears did that with the Giants, and they traded up 1 pick to get Justin Fields.
Well, they also did it for Mitch fucking Trubisky. If you
what
remember.
What did Miami
I remember
get?
that too.
What did Miami get?
Probably 2 draft picks.
Look, so you don't move up 1 because you think Miami's going to draft that guy. You move up to that spot because you think they are shopping
somebody
around.
Else is going to trade in.
Oh, got it.
They're going to trade with somebody else. Now, in some cases, they just get deked out of it. Like you just get talked into that idea that Miami's going to move it, even if they're really not going to move it, just so they can get something out of you for nothing. Basically,
6'5", 330, bro. That's a big motherfucker. And he plays right tackle. Perfect.
Now, one of the interesting things when it comes to the Cowboys is that George Pickens signed his franchise tag.
He did.
Right before this draft.
Yep.
What that means is that he can be traded. So don't be surprised if we actually do end up getting some sort of
big surprise there.
Like,
I'm told, by the way, the
there
Dallas
could be a big trade like that at some point with George Pickens involved in this draft. It would have to come soon because it would probably involve
if they draft Mai Lemon and then trade George Pickens.
I think that this is, to me, I think that Caleb Downs is coming there. Like, to me, that is the talent that you would move up to this place for. The fact that he is still not gone, I think it's crazy. I'm sitting on, actually. Hold on, where is it? Where's that Caleb Downs card I had at one point? I got a Caleb Downs card hanging around somewhere here. But anyway, doesn't really matter. Caleb Downs, the Cowboy, be fucking nasty. Be nasty.
All right, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the Giants picks. I am not mad about it at all. You can never go wrong with O-line.
We'll see. We'll see if Ruben Bain goes and when Ruben Bain goes. Trading away Micah Parsons, wanted to replace that pass rush, all that shit. Ruben Bain could potentially be in the mix. We'll see.
It seems like Osvander might have an inside source because he just said in the chat, Cowboys got Downs.
Well, who knows?
So we'll see.
I wouldn't. That is kind of where I think it would be going, but we've been wrong a lot. We got to wait through the fucking commercial.
Lawnmower commercial.
Hey, it's Fernando Mendoza. It's not an interview, Beardo.
I'm seeing a lawnmower commercial.
Since my Cleveland Clowns are up, anyone remember the movie Draft Day?
Yeah, with Costner.
It's an interesting movie, but it's also retarded. Like the entire plan and scheme makes no fucking sense. They play it off as as if it's some fucking masterclass, and it's like the most retarded thing ever.
I've never seen that movie.
I don't know what the Dolphins are gonna do now.
The Greg NFL draft. Only time your Giants fans have any hope. Make UCLA great again. Can't spell suck without USC.
All right, good one.
They added 2 teams, Portland and Toronto. Okay, that makes a lot of sense why I'd never heard of those fucking teams before. The Portland, what'd they say? The Portland Ponies? What the fuck was the name of that one? The Portland what?
I can't remember.
And the Toronto Touch-Ups? I don't know what that
Yeah,
one
something
was
like that. Toronto Tushies.
Spider Unlimited. Jordyn Tyson's giving an interview now. Oh, wait, it's a commercial for TurboTax. Cowboys got downs like Caleb or the Syndrome? Good question.
Both.
Good question.
I don't know who's getting picked next. My whole system's all messed up. Maybe I think the Dolphins will go cornerback now. Maybe.
Corner? Why? Why would a team that needs everything go with corner?
Because our defense is horrendous.
If the kid from LSU is still there, I think that would make sense. In terms of corners,
you guys, here's the thing. You guys do need a wide receiver. You lost both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
We signed a bunch of one-year people.
Because Jalen Waddle is with the Bucks now.
Man, like we're going 2 years in the tank.
Not dude. The Bucks, the Broncos.
We're going 2 years in the tank on purpose.
That's gonna be nasty, bro. Jalen Waddle on the Broncos.
Jalen Waddle on the Broncos, yeah. Except their quarterback is a fucking pussy.
DeLance was already drafted, right?
I'm heavy on Bo Nix this year. At least what people think of he'll be early in the year.
Yeah, it's because you have a freaking rookie card of him.
I do right here.
Yeah, that's exactly why. He's a bum.
Hey, look at this one. Pete Alonso.
Michael Bain, yeah.
Pete Alonso minor league prospect card, signature Beardo.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway.
I got a graded Ultra Magnus Transformer.
What is that?
It's sitting in a box over there on my wall.
I have a Chuck Dixon signed Batman Nightfall Protocol comic book.
You go. This will be more interesting for you.
Cam Scatterbo.
Gotta make sure I get those in and fucking flipped quick. You know what I mean?
Hey, he's out there. He was at OTAs. Freaking running around, man.
They could absolutely not afford.
So they got 2 fifth-round picks to move up, to move back one spot.
To announce the Cowboys selection.
You take that deal for sure.
Love it.
With the 11th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs.
Yeah,
Caleb Downs. There you go.
Ohio State.
So Osvander was right.
Well, I mean, I think that was my guess. I don't know if he's like.
He actually was the SEC Freshman of the Year at Alabama in 2023.
I mean, to me,
transferred when Nick Saban retired.
This dude is a monster talent who, because of needs of other teams or whatever, just didn't get picked yet. I think he's going to be crazy fucking good. I think he's going to be really good.
Dolphins got their pick in. They got to go O-line, though. They got to go O-line.
I can see them going receiver, Jay. I think this is where you see Mai Lemon here go off the board, wide receiver.
Bro, what about Ruben Bain? Just move right down the street, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe you could, but I mean, losing Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, like who's Malik Willis going to throw to?
They signed a bunch of one-year people, man. A ton. They don't need a wide receiver.
Would not be surprised if I see Mai Lemon go. But I mean, you know better. You know what the Dolphins need. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised.
But you are right. I'll give you this. You're right. They need everything. But they're not going to have time to throw the ball if they don't have their O-line taken care of, because it's terrible.
You got to remember, they just hired a defensive head coach.
Yeah.
Right?
They want everybody from Green Bay.
They hired a defensive head coach. With that being said, they did just pay a quarterback a lot of money who has no one to throw the ball to.
Yep.
So maybe. Now, I think it's easier to piecemeal together a wide receiver core than it is to piecemeal together a defensive line.
Defense. Right.
You know, that can generate pass rush, but I don't know. That's a great pickup for the Cowboys, man. Unfortunately, if you're a Cowboys hater like Beardo is,
fuck the Cowboys.
See, I told you. I told you. Let's see. U.S. Advocate, please talk about the Cowboys. 199. We just did. Bo Nix greater than Jackson Fart. Don't blow a lead to us next time, Beardo. Remember the boat picture, by the way?
Yeah, I remember the boat picture. Okay, I remember. We've won a playoff game since then, if you haven't remembered. Jackson Dart has a much higher ceiling than Bo Nix. Bo Nix has already hit his ceiling. Jackson Dart's just getting started.
I agree with that Jackson Dart has a higher ceiling than Bo Nix, but Bo Nix has played very well, and he's in a very good place.
Yeah, but he's a quitter.
Weapons, the system, Sean Payton, everything.
But they hate each other. Bo Nix and Sean Payton hate each other.
I don't think that's true.
There's a problem there.
I think there's animosity there because they're both fucking just like competitive like that, but I don't think they hate each other. Look at Jerry
Jones.
Look at Jerry up there in the blue
Jerry
suit.
Jones and his son. What's his name? Steven Jones. It's
I swindled another one, Steven.
Why don't you hire an actual fucking GM?
A lot of favor to be in this situation, and I'm so thankful to be
Then
here.
you're not the one doing it.
I can't even say enough words about him. There's a lot of love there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, get off the fucking stage. Next pick. Hurry this shit up. Come on. See, it's like we get 8 minutes between picks, but fuck, when you're talking, when you're doing all this shit, making them walk this runway and sign these cards and do this shit, put the fucking hat on, it takes 15 minutes between picks. They're ready. Let them pick.
Now, where do the Rams get their pick from?
Atlanta.
From Atlanta. Okay.
You know, Beardo, you might be right. I'm looking at the Dolphins roster. They might take the wide receiver.
I'm thinking they go Lemon here for sure. Like at this spot, I don't know how you pass up on that.
Which player they've chosen as their first pick tonight. Here comes Roger Goodell. Pick number 12 tonight for the Dolphins.
With the 12th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Kaden Proctor.
Whoa.
Tackle.
Alabama.
I told you I knew they were going to pick that first. I said that from the beginning.
Well, there he
You
is.
said defense.
And I don't need to tell you, the first thing you notice is the size.
You know, same thing. Defense, offensive tackle, very similar.
352 pounds.
Caden Proctor. All right.
Hey, you know what? Hey, protect that investment you just made in Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Now the Rams are on the clock. And
This is interesting. I think they go defense here.
I said offensive line from the very beginning, though, Beardo.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was like, they're going to get Francis.
The Rams don't need a wide receiver, and they don't need a tight end.
They don't need a run. They have two tight ends. They have Ferguson and the other guy.
Yeah.
And then their wide receivers, they have Devontae Adams and Puka. They're pretty set at running back. Their offense is pretty solid. I would say you go defense here.
I mean, clearly talent-wise, it's going to be Ruben Bain there. But, again, the questions remain about Ruben Bain. How far could he fall because of this stuff that came out? The Rams feel maybe the Rams will have him and Puka Nacua in a, they'll keep each other honest with their fucking antics off field. Maybe they'll do something like that.
Well, I didn't get the right guy, Chad, but I did say O-line. I knew they were going to do that first. I got the inside scoop.
Just thinking of some of these other ones.
Dude, if the Rams go Mai Lemon here, I wouldn't understand that pick. How is he going to fit into the rotation?
I mean, look, it is the Rams and it is the Rams offense.
And it's McVay offensive minded.
Yeah. Could you imagine Puka, Devontae, and Mai Lemon? And I think the Rams have another pick in this first round as well, don't they? The Rams only have one pick?
I couldn't tell you.
Let's see.
Rams pick is in.
Yeah, okay. That's the only pick that they have. That's the only pick that they have. That must have been the one from Atlanta, and they traded away the other one. So they know who they want. They know who they want. But I don't know. There's your boy, Jay. Look.
Congratulations, man.
Oh, he's got a fucking little stud nose ring. That dude's a queer.
He does have a nose
He'll
ring.
fit right in with Miami.
That dude's a queer, Jay. He's gay.
He'll fit right in. South
Jay,
Beach.
Ryan, you are the last person to talk about queers on your football team.
Bro, Caleb Williams is just a modern young man who wears, who wears fucking nail polish or some shit like that. You know,
I think painting your nails is a little bit more gay than having a nose ring.
Bro, when you're the Iceman, it doesn't matter what. I don't care if he's actually blowing dudes on the south side.
I'm a Caleb fan.
If
I am a Caleb
games,
fan. USC guy. I like Caleb Williams. I root for the guy. But he's fucking gay.
You don't have a nose ring.
But he paints his fingernails pink, bro.
That's the style.
It's what style? The gay style.
That's the style.
Ty Simpson right there. Ty Simpson smiling.
Waiting to hear his name called. Will we have a
He seems happy.
quarterback selected tonight? We'll find out as we continue round one of the NFL draft.
Bro, if the Rams pick Ty Simpson, I think it would be dumb of them. Look, they're about to sign Matthew Stafford to a 2-year deal, basically.
They also have homeboy Stetson Bennett as their backup that they drafted from Georgia a few years ago. They didn't re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, look, one of the reasons they're making this connection is because Ty Simpson's family, he's always he's the son of a coach and all this stuff, and they reached out to see where they thought he would go, and the fucking GM or somebody is one of the people that said, I think he's a first-round guy. And that's one of the reasons that people are making these connections to him to the Rams. I think it would be
have him sit for 2 years behind Stafford.
I just think it'd be a waste of a fucking number 12 or
that's what the Packers did with Jordan Love. He sat for 4 years behind Rodgers, or 3 years. 3 years behind Rodgers.
It's a waste. If you're going to take him in with the 30th pick or something, all right.
Maybe if you're in the 20s, if you're in the 20s, I think you take a quarterback to sit for a couple years and that's fine to plan for the future. But you're right. At pick 13, that's a player that you want to be effective right now.
Yeah. When was Jordan Love picked?
20 something, 24th, 25th.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Get a fucking pass rusher. Just do it. I mean, that defense is good. That defense was good. They also do need help in the back end. They lost some guys to free agency, I think, right? So maybe they could go there. I don't know. Jay Glazer posted 10 minutes ago that they were drafting Simpson and told Stafford it's for when he retires.
Wow. Jason Glazer.
I think there's a thing of planning too far ahead in the future.
Ryan, they're saying it. It's official.
A guy. Yeah, the idea of picking a guy who isn't going to be of any use to your team for 2 years, while you still have Matthew Stafford who can win a Super Bowl, while you have Devontae Adams at the tail end of his career, while you have prime Puka Nacua. I think it's a very stupid thing to do, to intentionally pick a player who is not going to be of any use to you for the next 2 years because you're planning for the future. I think it's stupid. if they do it.
I think it's a risk for sure. It's a risk because if you want to win right now with Stafford, with 2 years left with Stafford, and you want to win now, then you take somebody who's going to be effective right now, a skill player of some kind, but this early, and you're going to reach for Ty Simpson, a guy that you can maybe trade in for later. You trade a handful of later draft picks to jump back into, or future draft picks to jump back into the first round to get your Ty Simpson would be much more effective.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got Roger making the announcement.
In a bad quarterback class.
Exactly. In a weak quarterback class.
Including
right, Jay?
Quarterback Ty Simpson here. They've looked
Very.
at receivers as well, but the Rams have mulled this pick long and hard, and they are expected to go back to the offensive side.
There it is. They keep showing Ty Simpson.
All right, Shefty, thank you. There's a team, of course, that was on the doorstep of the Super Bowl a year ago. We'll see what direction they choose to go here. The Ravens will come behind them.
He is a safe pick at quarterback. He's a system quarterback. He is a clock manager, an offensive manager. He's not going to take very many risks. He's a safe quarterback player.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson.
Wow. There you go.
Alabama.
Wow.
You hear the reaction from the crowd?
Shocked.
Goodness.
Boos.
We have the first true stunner of the 2026 first round.
Well, he's going to sit for 2 years. Sit for 2 years. But here's the thing, Ryan. Who better to sit behind and learn from than Matthew Stafford?
I guess. But not now you get 2 years before you find out if your 50-50 coin flip is going to work out.
It might be less odds than that.
You know, who am I to doubt the Rams? They continue to be good. Even when you think they're going to have a down year, they continue to be good and competitive. I know far less about football than Sean McVay. But to me, this is a guy who barely has any experience. This is a guy who did have a good season, but he's not a need. And to me, when you have a lot of quality players that can fill needs on your roster, I think I don't know. It's a very cocky fucking pick. It's a very cocky pick to say, we don't need to improve as a team. We're good enough now. So we'll just put this in our fucking bank for the future.
Yeah, and also you're losing 2 years off of his rookie contract. So you're essentially going to have 2 years, and then if you're going to pick up his 5th year option. So let's just play it safe and say 3 years to decide if you're going to ride with this guy or if you're going to cut him loose and you're going to rebuild again.
Especially because let's look at this for a second. Let's see who the next couple teams up are. Got the Ravens. They don't need a quarterback. You got the Bucks. They don't need a quarterback. The Jets, maybe they could have taken Ty Simpson. They might have taken Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
The Lions, nope. The Vikings, nope. The Panthers, nope. The Cowboys, nope. The Steelers, would the Steelers have thought about drafting Ty Simpson with the...
They drafted a quarterback last year from Ohio State. What's his name? Howard? What's his name?
Like the 6th round. That's a lot different than drafting one in the 1st round.
Jets, Nussmeier, you have him sit for a year too. If we're going to start reaching, if quarterbacks are now coming off the board, obviously Mendoza was going number 1, but now Ty Simpson going 13, you might see some teams that are desperate that might have waited a few rounds to go for a quarterback saying, well, now quarterbacks are starting to fall off the draft board. Now it's our time to jump in and take some quarterbacks for the future. I don't
think so. I think that the Jets have so many roster holes to fill. It would be foolish for them to reach there. Because they're going to be really shitty this year too.
Who's the next best corner in the draft? Homeboy from Tennessee, McCoy.
Yeah.
Because they traded away Sauce Gardner to the Colts last year, so there's a spot that needs to be filled. I think you're pretty set at wide receiver. I guess you can get some. You can get some support for Garrett Wilson. You could get some support on the other side of the ball for him if you want to go wide receiver. If Mai Lemon is going to fall to the Jets in 3 picks, what's Baltimore's need? Pick is in for Baltimore. What are we thinking here?
Pick is in for Baltimore.
They did lose Isaiah Likely. Could we see your boy Sadiq go right here to Baltimore?
That would be crazy. Lamar Jackson would love it.
Well, if he plays.
Bro, what if he goes to the Bucks? What if he goes with Baker Mayfield? Get Cade Otton off the fucking field, man.
Cade Otton, brick hands. Get brick hands out of there, Cade Otton. If the Ravens don't pick Sadiq here, I would love to see Sadiq go to the Bucks, because the Bucks are also in a win right now mode. The Bucks are competitors, and they think that they are.
Quarterback Matthew Stafford and told him that they plan to take Ty Simpson tonight at 13. This was a pick that the Rams got from the Falcons. And think about this. When the Atlanta Falcons chose Michael Penix, they did not give Kirk Cousins a heads up. The Rams did that today with Matthew Stafford, and now it's sent it over to the commissioner for the very next pick in the draft, Greeny.
All right, Shefty, that pick belongs to the Ravens, another team in transition. So many years, Don.
Jay, what do you think? What are the Ravens doing right now? Goodell's going up. Who are they picking? Offense, defense?
And now the Ravens will make their
offense
of the night at number
offense.
14.
I think so too.
And here indeed is Roger Goodell with the announcement for Baltimore.
They need an O-line.
The O-line, okay.
With the 14th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Olive Fautanu, Yowane, guard, Penn State.
That's a very safe pick right there. Very safe pick.
Called it again.
I like it.
Called it again.
Not a super flashy, like, especially when it's a guard as opposed to a tackle, but
it's a safe pick.
It is. I mean, he's the best guard. He's the best guard in the fucking class for most people. So there you have it. Now Tampa Bay.
And the
pick is already in for Tampa Bay.
Oh, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans signed with the 49ers. Could Lemon go here?
I'm
wide
telling
receiver.
you, my man
Or Sadiq. Okay.
I'm dude, Sadiq there with Baker Mayfield, maybe.
It's because you have a fucking college rookie card of Sadiq and you want it to be worth more money.
Just
don't admit it. You don't?
Okay. I think that with how athletic he is and just how prevalent tight ends are used now, and because he can be such a mismatch if he does go against any linebackers, I just think that Sadiq is going to be a major fucking weapon. I think he's going to be really good. I don't have any cards of him actually. But yeah,
I see them
wide receiver as well, though. I could see them going Mai Lemon.
I see them going offensive skill position here. I'm seeing Lemon or Sadiq for the Bucks right here. I think that's the move.
I'm saying defense.
Really? Okay. Just gut feeling?
Well, we got to keep talking about Ruben Bain because his
falling.
Talent level is top 10. So you're getting to the point where, and I mean, the fucking Bucks could certainly use a great pass rusher. So I would not be surprised if we see him get taken, but I don't know.
At Burger King,
fucking
the menu.
The Whopper, Junior Bacon Double Whopper.
It's stacked with
I'm so glad they moved off those.
Try the latest in the Whopper by you.
Oh, you see that black guy with the crown on? That was
What
great.
sounds more
They're trying to compensate.
They are. They know exactly what they're doing there.
100%, dude. Bucks pick is in. I'm with Jay. I think. Well, Jay said they're going defense. I think they're going offensive weapon.
My
here.
camera is acting up, at least on my end.
It's a little framey.
It is very.
Yeah.
You just been like that lately.
Maybe it's time to go, huh?
Is that your new one that follows you?
No.
No, you replaced it?
Yeah.
You got a stalker camera, Jay?
No. I have a Sony vlogger camera.
I remember when I helped set up Jay's new setup. He had one of the ones that had a
I got rid
little
of it.
motor in it that follows you.
I couldn't stand it, dude. I switched back to my old camera.
Ryan, what do you think here for the Bucs?
LOL, Ryan don't want to admit it, but Bain and Sadiq are going to the Vikings this round.
Is Fired Up Gaming a Vikings fan?
What
is that wishful thinking?
Why would I not want to admit that?
Because the Vikings are in the NFC North? Is that why?
What are you talking about?
It could be an NFC North thing.
I mean, I guess. Like, you think... I'm just going to be honest with you. There is no Minnesota Bears or the Minnesota Chicago rivalry.
Right.
Well, we don't care about you. Like,
that's how I feel about the Redskins.
Minnesota thinks they have a rivalry with all these teams, right? Because they're the little weirdo fucking brother out there way far on the left.
That's
like,
the Redskins of the NFC East as well.
Bro, like the Vikings fans are convinced that they and the Packers rivalry is bigger than the Bears Packers rivalry. I genuinely, no shit. That's how Vikings fans think. Because they're just very fucking irrelevant. I get it. You don't got anything to do. You got to stay inside the whole time because it's so fucking cold there. And if you go outside, you get beaten by fucking Somali refugees. So I understand.
Fuck.
There's no rivalry. So I do not have any. It would not be shocking if one of those fall to the Minnesota Vikings. It wouldn't be tough for me to say. It wouldn't be tough for me to say. All right, we should be back soon. Here we go.
Here we go. What's up, Raj?
I saw the Goodyear blimp not that long ago, a couple weeks ago. I was just rolling around.
They are proven.
Goodyear blimp.
Down here?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Might have been for the national championship, actually.
Okay.
That was in Miami, right?
Oh, the college football or basketball? College football, yeah, that was down in Miami. Yep. Makai Lemon's best, Mel's best available. Makai Lemon, number one.
Well, considering Shedeur Sanders was top of that list for about 5 fucking rounds last year.
Right.
We've had him to Minnesota. We've had Harrison Smith been there for a long time, playing at a high level. But an heir apparent could be Dylan.
We got Harrison Smith. He's best available.
From Purdue to Oregon and didn't miss a beat.
Maybe the best defensive player all season last year was Ruben Bain, and he's still on the board for a team that needs an edge rusher.
You've been telling us for a while, Booger, in your hometown of Tampa, a lot of pressure on Todd Bowles to get that defense shored up. We'll see if that's the direction.
All right, who is it?
Goes as we approach the midway point of round number 1 of this draft.
Guys, stop playing music. No one gives a fuck. Over on the Rumble side, Jose Contreras for $1 says, YouTube sent an email, 180. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're doing the pick right now.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Ruben Bain Jr.
Wow. Jay,
Miami.
defense!
And there
Jay.
I like how Jay's he's
he's
picking very specific things.
He just offense or defense.
No, I said O-line. I said offensive line. I got
Well, this is defensive line.
Say wide receiver. I got that one.
A consensus All-American Mel. He was the ACC.
This one I said defense. I did. I'm just saying.
We've talked about 30.
This looks like a man who's going to go out driving a little recklessly and kill a white woman.
Jeez.
He just got that vibe about him, doesn't he?
He's got short arms.
He can't even reach the steering wheel. No wonder he had an accident.
He's got short arms, man. I am genuinely surprised by this pick. Maybe it's because he was best available, maybe, but I for sure thought after the loss of Mike Evans that they were going to go skill position on offense.
They needed a pass rusher. They had pass rush issues last season, so it was a need for them. He is the best.
I'm here. I'm just trying to fix my camera.
Jay died.
Dude, he does have short arms, man. Look at him. He's got short arms. He's got swag, though, man. I'm digging the chain that he's got.
Bro, you take a life, you got swag, bro.
I guess. You got to after that.
Ray Lewis got swag.
Ray Lewis, yeah.
He had to get that suit custom tailored for a fucking 30-inch arms, you know? Look, he's hugging Roger down. Roger's like, hey, it's no problem. Don't worry about it. You killed somebody. It happens. You're
Doesn't
really
matter.
good. It doesn't matter.
Open arms here in the NFL. You're going to make us money.
God, those arms are fucking tiny.
He's got short arms.
But he's got good get off. Look at that. Look at that jump. All right. Who are the New York Jets going to pick?
I don't even want to guess anymore because I've been saying, you know, pretty logically for what these teams need. But, I mean, I would say defense here, like corner, because you're missing Sauce Gardner. You got to fill that hole there. Sauce Gardner at one point was one of the, you know, top 5 corners in the league at one point.
I think Mai Lemon's going there.
Really, I could see that too. To, you know, to take some heat off of Garrett Wilson, I could see that too.
I don't love that pick because I think the Jets are gonna be so fucking bad. But
I'm saying corner or Lemon here.
They went defense with their first pick. You know.
Yeah, they're taking.
What do you mean with their first pick? Is this their second pick of the draft already?
Yeah, they picked, right before you guys, didn't they? Didn't they? They picked second. Didn't they pick second?
I already don't remember.
Yeah, they picked. Didn't they pick Bailey second?
I already don't remember. Oh, yes, they did. Yes, they did. You're right.
Anyway, that Rumble rant was Jose Contreras. YouTube sent an email, $168 for NFL Sunday ticket sale for YouTube premium subscribers. Just a heads up to save money. I could forward the email if you didn't get it. I'll have to check that out because, yeah, that would be good to know. That would be good to know, Jose. NFL Sunday ticket gets so fucking expensive. Jay, you'll always have 70-20. What does that mean?
I don't even know. Are you talking about my eyesight?
BMCCB, champ boss chief Jeremy, streaming over Sports Wars tags. Yeah, fucking course he is.
Cool.
Of course he is. There's probably this 75th update to the same fucking thing that's going on. So, yeah. Thank you, though, BMCCB. Thank you guys for joining us here. The pick is in for the New York Football Jets.
See if that's the direction they
Nobody calls them that. Not you might be the first person ever to have called them
Lemon.
that.
It's a meme to call them that.
With the 16th pick,
Sadiq.
the 2026
Lemon.
NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Kenyan Sadiq.
Oh, Sadiq.
There you go, your boy.
Oregon.
I hate that for him.
Wow.
That's a very interesting pick.
In 4 years, he's going to get traded.
Dan Lanning
He's
said
going to
we're
get traded
lucky
to the
have the
Chiefs
best
in
tight
4
end in the
years.
nation, and last year, Kenyan Sadiq proved it
Damn,
wrong.
that chick fat.
He was the Big Ten tight end
He's
of the year,
really
had
good.
61 catches and 8 touchdowns.
She's pregnant,
Hell,
I
he
think.
ran a ridiculous
Okay.
4.39 at the combine.
So Beardo calling pregnant women fat and calling orphans retarded.
No, she's not pregnant. Look, she's not pregnant. She's just fat. And they weren't orphans. They still had a mom.
As soon as I watched him play, man, you know,
I'll give you that one.
A tight end.
I'll give you that one. That is true. But I think that is a pick where he just goes to die. Like he's never going to do anything there. You go into the Jets to die. So that's sad for what could probably be a really great tight end. Lions on the clock.
Picks already in. I appreciate that they've been rapid firing these picks.
They know we don't
appreciate
want to
that.
fucking wait.
I appreciate it.
Who's shorter, Jake Glazer or Kata?
Kata.
Probably Kata. Jake Glazer is rather short, though.
He is, but Kata's tiny.
I feel like it's a common thing for like really short people to want to get just jacked as fuck, you know?
It's easy.
Is it when you're shorter?
You're more compound. Yeah.
I guess. I feel like they do it to like make up for something.
Sure.
Grabdar's hammer for 10. Why does Beardo in a suit make me think of unfrozen caveman lawyer from SNL.
They look good. They got the blue tie, Giants blue.
Bama Digger for $5. Caleb Williams wore a red dress for a GQ photo shoot. Don't forget the lip gloss and pink cell phone case. Look, he's Gen Z, man. They have a weird fashion sense, but this is what I'll say for Caleb Williams. I don't want my quarterback to be sucking dicks. However, if he's going to do it anyway, I will revel in the idea that I would have a quarterback who sucks dicks, gets pounded in the ass, wears dresses, wears nail polish, fucking lip gloss, all this stuff, and still beats your team. You know, that to me, because that's just the ultimate fucking insult. Doesn't even matter. I can have a queer quarterback and we'll still beat your ass. Okay with it. Bragging rights. Taker for $2. LA traded for Atlanta picks so they could copy Atlanta. Yeah, I guess they did. Cap and cheese. I agree with Jay. Let's talk sports ball. Chris Curran for 20. Buccaneers going defense. They did. Little Orphan Funkhauser for 2. Orlovsky vindicated. Hated the Dolphins pick, by the way. What's Orlovsky vindicated for?
They got one. Dolphins got one more pick. They got 30th, right?
What's Orlovsky vindicated for? Chris Hansen, Vikings Packers greater than Packers Bears. This is known. It is the only people that think that are Vikings fans. The difference is, look, if you ask Vikings fans, they will tell you that Vikings Packers is bigger. If you ask Bears fans, they're going to tell you that Bears Packers is bigger. If you ask fan bases of the other 30 fucking teams out there, or the other 29 teams, they will tell you that it's Packers Bears. So that's just the truth. That's the reality. If you search top professional sports rivalries of all time, not even just football, Packers Bears is going to be on that list. Vikings Packers is not going to be anywhere on the list. Like, that's just it. He was going to bat for Ty Simpson. Well, he said that Ty Simpson should be the number one quarterback. I don't think that he's vindicated when I don't think it means you're vindicated when he's the second quarterback picked when you are telling everyone that he's the best quarterback in the draft. Chris Hansen. I already said that one. Python Bacon. When is Caleb going to come out as trans? Never. That'll never happen. He dates models and shit, bro. He's just kind of a metrosexual, like, young weirdo. Name doesn't matter for 5. Wish we could have drafted a new head coach, but an edge rusher is our most needed position. Hopefully, he has to pull a Henry Ruggs and go to prison. I mean, I think Bain's going to be good. B-Chain for 2. Sucks dicks greater than Chuck's picks. It's a good slogan. Bear fucking down, says Vat Law. That's right. UNS Connor for 2. Packers Bears is literally the OG NFL rivalry. It is. I don't know
Giants Colts, the greatest game ever played.
Nicholas Gore, that girl did look about 8 months fat, right, Beardo?
She wasn't pregnant. She was just fat.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. She wasn't showing, dude. For her to be that fat was way too early for, like, if she would have been showing if she was that fat.
Beardo, expert on pregnant women and how they look in dresses.
Super expertise.
Uh-oh, another retard for you to make fun of.
To be part of the global community
Let's wait.
of wish makers, taking action to support Make-A-Wish during World Wish Month.
Retarded.
He's
Tonight,
probably got cancer, bro.
you all have the opportunity to help grant an unforgettable wish. I'm joined here by Easton, a 14-year-old Lions fan whose wish is to announce the first-round draft pick for his favorite team.
Hell yeah, man. Good for him.
I'd like to ask all of you to join me in cheering on Easton as he makes his wish come true. Take it away, Easton.
Tell us what's wrong with him.
Exactly. Like, what kind of cancer is it?
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
There you go.
Okay.
It's an offensive line help for the
Blake
back.
Miller is Clemson's Iron Man.
It is rough, man. All these people they're bringing up, they're like they basically brought people that had just had tragic lives and like tragic things happen to them. And they're also Giants fans, which I don't know which is worse. And then a kid who's probably going to die of cancer next week is a Lions fan. It's just like, it's all around these terrible fan bases. That's rough. You know? Don't you think, Jay? You're muted. How long you been muted for?
That's great.
You hadn't said anything for a while. Were you just muted?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
great.
they're showing highlights of him from when Trevor Lawrence was at Clemson.
He's been there a while.
Been there a bit.
He's been there a while.
I do have to leave in like 3 minutes.
You stay for one more pick?
Of course.
The Minnesota Vikings are on
Pick
the
is
clock.
in.
The pick is in for the
They got
Minnesota
the picks in
Vikings.
quick. I just have to get up early. That's all.
Where did they go? You know, I mean, you got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. I don't know if you go Mai Lemon, it'd certainly be a little bit scary
Hawkinson,
there.
TJ Hawkinson too, and you have Aaron Jones, and then who's the Aaron Jones backup there? Pretty set on offense. You could go offensive line, but I think you probably did they lose? Who was their white ball hawk with the blonde
Harrison
hair?
Smith. You can go safety.
No, Harrison's. I'm not talking about him. The guy with the blonde hair, not Van Ginkel. I think Van Ginkel's with the Lions.
In the
Another guy.
2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Caleb Banks, defensive end, Florida.
There you go. Defensive tackle, Florida.
A
actually.
transfer from Louisville, spent 3 years at Florida, limited to just 3 games last year because of a foot injury. But
Anzalone, that's right. Anzalone is who I was talking about. Anzalone's gone.
Of a basketball star booger, which he was in high school.
Oh, you said ball hawk.
Ball hawk on defense. Yeah.
Dang, Lemon's
That's
still on the
Anzalone.
clock.
Yep, Mai Lemon's fallen a little bit.
Do you think they go? I mean, they could go Mai Lemon here.
Who, Carolina?
Yeah, to pair with Tedero McMillan. I mean, Xavier Leggett's a fucking bum.
Xavier Leggett too. No, Xavier Leggett has his moments.
Xavier Leggett's a fucking bum, bro.
He has.
Hey, you got to get out of here.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me on.
All right,
yeah,
Jay.
no problem, man. Thanks for coming on.
You guys are doing great. Don't worry about me.
Thanks, Jay.
I just want to see the Dolphins pick. I'm still
You
confused.
got it, Jay.
I got it.
Congratulations. They're on their way back.
Have a great stream. I'll see you in the morning, Ryan.
I'd see ya.
Later, Jay.
Here we go.
Little Orphan Funkhauser says Eagles just traded up. With
They
who?
traded up to where? Let's see. Oh no, they so the Eagles traded with the Cowboys. The Cowboys had that 20th overall. So the Eagles now own that.
Where are the fucking Bears? 25? Okay, we're not too far off. We're not too far off. Not too bad.
So are they the Cowboys? They traded back a couple to 23. They traded back a couple to 23. So that's going to be interesting.
The Cowboys had 2 first rounders. They trade up for one and then trade back with the other one.
Mm-hmm. You got to get some of those picks back, you know?
Right.
But I could see them going like Xavier Leggett's a fucking bum, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they did pick Mai Lemon here. Maybe. We'll see. Here's the part where we get to it's like, oh, we just picked like the 5th best fucking tackle in the draft. Or we picked the 5th best safety in the draft or whatever.
Right.
The reason I didn't understand what you were saying about Anzalone is that you call him a ball hawk, but he's like a linebacker.
No, I'm saying he's a ball hawk because that dude's just flying around. Like if there's a tackle made, he's on it, dude. The dude's just falling wherever the ball is. Like, who's got the fucking ball, and he's making the tackle. Anzalone's a stud.
I like Anzalone. For me, like in my opinion, the phrase ball hawk is typically used for like a defensive back, usually like a safety who ends up getting a lot of picks, you know?
I can see, I can see what you're saying. For me, in my opinion, what ball hawk means is you have your assignment, whether it's outside contain, you know, whatever it is. But if you're a ball hawk, it's just like kind of like what Troy Polamalu was. Like, it's like you're just attacking the fucking ball. Like you have the freedom to abandon your assignment to just attack the fucking ball, which is what Anzalone does.
Yeah, because like you're just talking about like pursuing the ball. So has anyone ever referred to Luke Kuechly as a ball hawk? You know,
no, he was the captain of that defense. Yeah. Is Beardo still on the stupid juice? Thank you, appreciate it. Holy fuck, man! Anzalone's absolutely a ball hawk. That dude's just on the fucking ball. If there's a tackle made for the Vikings, it was Anzalone on it.
Yeah, but the people with the most tackles in the league usually aren't referred to as ball hawks. I in my experience in football, I do hear what you're saying. I just think you're using.
That's how I use the term. That's how I use the term, and I've heard other people refer to like have the same opinion as I do.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm not retarded, I swear.
Beardo said. Lloyd Scorpio says Beardo just throws phrases out there, probably because Scat quit on the Giants last season.
Scattaboo quit. Hip drop tackle is what took Scattaboo up. Beardo's not wrong. Beardo's not wrong. Anzalone's a ball hawk.
A ball hawk. Chris Hansen, Packers Bears, the oldest rivalry. Vikings fan here. There you go. Thanks, Chris. Irish Skywalker, I'm surprised the Lions didn't draft the Wish Kid. Name doesn't matter. 5 Vikings Packers was only better when Favre was playing Green Bay twice a year. Otherwise, I side with the rivalry that's lasted 100
Pull up the feed.
years.
There you go.
Thank you. Name doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Having made that trade with the Cowboys to number 12,
Quarterbacks are the biggest ball hawks. They touch the ball every play, says Blood Scorpio.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bryce Young, dude's just a ball hawk out there.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Monroe Ging, tackle, Georgia.
Another tackle off the board.
Another tackle.
South Carolina.
Got to protect old Brycey.
315. Played a lot
Oh,
of
she's excited.
Seasons, but didn't become the full-time left tackle till last year when he was named second team All-SEC.
Had him as the 13th best player in this draft. Carolina gets him at 19. They had the injury at left tackle. You talk about a guy like this stepping in for a bright.
She's excited. Now the Eagles who just made a trade. The Eagles who just made a trade. The very same Eagles who are currently in discussions to potentially trade away AJ Brown.
You go wide receiver here for Mai Lemon to replace AJ Brown, who you're probably going to trade. Could be involved in this trade.
Well, he's not involved in this trade.
Hey, you never know. Could be.
Yeah, I think that would have been a bit more breaking news other than pick swaps.
Do you remember on draft night, the last time AJ Brown was traded was on draft night between the Titans and the Eagles? That was a draft night trade.
Let's see what we got. So they need edge rusher. You do have Mezador from Miami. You got Kendrick Faulk from Auburn if they're looking to upgrade the edge. Not real. This would be a real reach for any other tight ends. So we'll put that out of our minds. Couple tackles. You have to reach a little bit down the board for that, but
do you think these guys who stay at home, they have to buy the draft hats, or the NFL supplies them with all 32 teams for the draft hats, or if they have to buy them on their own? Pick is already in.
20th pick.
That's a good question.
2026 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Mai Lemon.
There you go.
And that's basically telling you that AJ Brown will be on the move soon.
That they're going to trade AJ Brown 100%.
Wide receiver If you've been following the NFL offseason news,
that's what they're saying
you are
here.
aware that is significant in a
I'm hearing
variety
Greeny.
of ways, up to and including the possibility they'll be trading.
Yes, you're well. See, we gave you those details before ESPN gave it to you.
Yep, expert analysis here.
Yeah.
And Mai Lemon, ball hawk.
Well, I don't. You're right. You're not going to hear that on ESPN. I agree.
Exactly.
Unless it's from Stephen A. Smith. Cap and cheese. The draft where the Three Rivers Stadium used to be, the Immaculate Reception and Clemente's 3,000th hit happened 5 feet apart and are memorialized there. Oh, okay, where Three Rivers Stadium used to be. Okay. I spent about a week and a half in Pittsburgh. I did go to actually I've been there more than that. Because I went to I've been to a Steelers game in Pittsburgh and I've been to a Pirates game in Pittsburgh. I think those are separate trips now that I think about it. So I spent maybe about 2 weeks in Pittsburgh.
I lived in Pennsylvania for 7 years, never once went to Pittsburgh.
Oh man.
I was on the east coast of Pennsylvania. I was closer to Philly than I was Pittsburgh.
I always consider that I feel like Pennsylvania is like half and half of a state. Half of it is East Coast and half of it's Midwest.
You're not wrong.
And like a lot of cities in the Midwest, it feels like you're just kind of like driving through these winding kind of hilly areas,
hills, farms.
And then it just kind of especially in those areas, like that part of like Pennsylvania, Ohio stuff, you're kind of driving through some hills. I won't call them mountains, but driving through hills. And then it just kind of opens up and you see a valley with a river flowing through it and a big old fucking city, like just kind of pops out of nowhere. That's how like Pittsburgh is, depending on where you're approaching it from.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Pittsburgh. I like it.
Never been.
I like it. Doug May, ball hawk, noun. A player skillful in taking the ball away from opponents. That's the actual definition.
There you go. So I was right. Fucking Anzalone, ball hawk is
That's
what
not
that guy is.
Said.
That's what I said.
You said he tackles people.
He's all over the ball. I'm sure he's got a few strip sack fumbles in there. Some strip fumbles. Why not? The dude's a gamer.
He is. I like this one. Anzalone has a nose for the football. I like that.
Okay, all right. I'll accept that.
That's a good one.
I'll accept that.
I'm cool with that one.
I like Anzalone. Anzalone and Van Ginkel, they're like the same player to me. They look exactly the fucking same. Just a white dude on defense with long blonde hair. They're like baby Clay Matthews.
I was just say Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
Like the stringy hair too, you know.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. The Pittsburgh Steelers. The hometown Steelers, the pick is in.
Are we going to have one of the Hall of Famers who they brought in announce the pick?
Really? It's a Draco show. I can't even believe this right now.
Who's got a stuffy nose?
You look out at those Philly fans and you think about the fan base that's about to embrace.
Dude's got a single digit ASVAB is what not ASVAB, single digit Wonderlic score is what he's got.
He might have a single digit ASVAB. You never know.
ASVAB is very equivalent. But yeah, I mean, look, you don't need fucking scholars playing wide receiver. I think that's obvious over the years.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, Malachi Lemon, good pick for them. And now the Steelers pick.
Steelers pick is in.
Thousands of terrible towels waving out in those stands today. The terrible towel is poised to strike. So are the Steelers.
It's so cringe. We're 500 every year. We're 500. Like,
oh, look at that chick. Look at the brunette there. She's a little cutie.
What is this shit? Oh, mama, I'm in bed. Oh, God. We can't.
What, are you afraid of copyright?
Yeah, we can't play it because of copyright, but yes,
it is a pretty sick hype song, though.
It is Renegade at
it's
Steelers
a sick
home
hype
games.
Song. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Parmentier Brothers is overrated slop. I agree. It's good, but it's overrated. Like that sandwich place there.
Sandwich place in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Well, there's a sandwich place.
Fuck.
I don't know what happened. I lagged out.
I did too.
Yeah, like StreamYard just lagged me out. I don't know what happened. Are we live?
We're live. I mean, I think we are. Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, StreamYard just I went circle.
Do you have Spectrum?
No, dude, I have fiber. I have Frontier Fiber.
Maybe it was StreamYard then, because I lagged out at the same time, but I didn't have any problem with my stream.
No, everything else I had was on. It was just StreamYard gave me the circle of death.
You're hardwired?
I'm on Frontier Fiber, dude. I pay for 2.5 gigs up and down.
All right, here we go. Come on, dude.
Oh, they're bringing out everybody. There's the bus.
Bunch of retarded people.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are committed to growing the game of football and celebrating athletes at every level. Joining me on stage are 6 Jerome Bettis Leadership Award recipients.
What college did Jerome Bettis go to, Brian?
Both high school tackle
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Who did he get drafted by?
Not
the Jerome Bettis Leadership Award recognizes high school
the Los
football
Angeles
players
Rams.
who demonstrate leadership, character, and service, both on and off the field. Congratulations to each of you. We wish all of you the best as you continue your football
It might have been
journeys.
St. Louis Rams at that point. I don't remember if they were LA or St.
Last
Louis.
time I introduced the Steelers' first-round pick, I was fortunate to introduce T.J. Watt. And
Hurry the fuck up.
Hurry up.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Ehanur, tackle, Arizona State.
Okay.
All that for a boring ass
Damn.
fucking pick.
They really gave him the most freaking difficult last name to pronounce for his draft pick.
Well, so many of these guys are like fucking, they got some sort of Samoan or like Polynesian fucking name and shit, you know? Some of these big offensive tackles. I don't know about Max Ehanur. Sounds like somebody just mispronounced some shit. I don't know. But, all right. On the clock, the Los Angeles Chargers. How's Justin Herbert going to play this year?
Same as he's always played, slightly above average.
Really? You think that?
Justin Herbert he's good. He's good. But he's always just slightly above average, which is good. He's good, but we haven't seen him be great. He's never won a playoff game, I don't think. And he's just good. He has his moments, but he's always playing banged up, and he's just good. And I don't expect him to have a breakout season this year. I just expect more of the same from Justin Herbert, just good. You know?
I mean, they could always use offensive line help for them. There's no doubt
exactly.
about it.
And that's what they did last year with Joe Alt, and he had his injuries. I wouldn't be surprised if they go offensive line again.
This guy's crying. Crying.
Well, yeah, he has to play for Mike McCarthy. I'd cry too.
And head coach Kenny Dillingham, the next phase for Max is for Max to say, "Hey, look, I'm one of the."
I'm going to leave this plane. I'm going to go get a water.
Yeah. Who's better, Burrow or Herbert? Burrow. Burrow is better than Herbert. And I'm pretty confident in that opinion that Burrow's better than Herbert.
He could be a possibility.
I think probably most of you guys in the chat would probably agree with that.
So think about this team as they wait on Aaron Rodgers to come back. If he's going to come back or not, they have to have a left tackle. And with the Broderick Jones situation, this gives them, even though he's young in a project, this gives them a little bit of insurance at the left tackle spot.
They've done pretty well at number 21 in the past. Lynn Swan was the 21st pick.
Offensive tackle, Arizona State. So who do we still have on the board? Let me refresh my ESPN, see who's best available here. They got Jermod McCoy, cornerback from Tennessee, right now is number 1 on the board for best available. Wide receiver, next best wide receiver, Denzel Boston from Washington. Really best on the board, according to ESPN, is 1 through 5 is all defensive players here. So we'll see what the Chargers looking for. I think this could be really anything here. I don't really have a good insight on what the Chargers would need here. You'd think maybe offensive line, but you know, if they can get a good offensive lineman here in later rounds, you know, do you want to take one here in the first round? What happened?
Can you see the screen that I'm sharing right now?
Correct, yes.
I can't. StreamYard is being really weird right now.
I can see it, and I hear it too.
Okay.
I got Roger Goodell. And it's on YouTube. I'm seeing YouTube. It's on.
22nd pick
Here we go.
in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Hakee Mezador, linebacker, Miami.
There you go.
Hakee Mezador.
That playoff run wasn't a 5.5 sack.
That fits their edge rush, what they needed.
Well, well, shit. No, Joey Bosa wasn't with them last year. Joey Bosa was with the Bills last year. Now who's he with?
They did re-sign Khalil Mack.
They re-signed Khalil Mack, but Khalil Mack's year to year. He could retire any year at this point. Where did Joey Bosa wind up this year? He spent a year in Buffalo. Now where's he at?
Niners?
No, he's not with the Niners. No, he's not with the Niners.
Is he signed yet?
He's somewhere. I can't remember. Nowhere yet?
Yeah, I think he's still available.
I for sure thought he had signed somewhere. No, he's not anywhere yet. Free agent? Really? Still? That's crazy. Not signed. Free agent. Interesting.
Gonna go to the Niners.
Hey, that would be spectacular to have Joey and Nick on the same team. That'd be cool. That'd be fun football to watch over there.
A lot of white boys on that team if that happens. George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. Did you see George Kittle pounding beers at WrestleMania?
No, I didn't watch any WrestleMania, but that's funny, though.
He was hanging out with Tyrese Halliburton. They were just pounding beers, dude.
All right, Jerry, make your fucking pick, you bitch.
I mean, I was assuming if George Kittle and Tyrese Halliburton are hanging out at WrestleMania, they both had Achilles injuries, so they probably have the same physical therapist, so they probably got a little bit close. If they're hanging out, I'm assuming that they have the same physical therapist.
You see,
and they're just like, let's go to Vegas and get drunk.
You see how fat Tyrese Halliburton's gotten?
He's thick. Yeah.
He tried to be like, the medication they gave me, I had a reaction to it, and it made me gain weight. Bro, you've been eating Doritos and pizza, bro. Like, if I ate Doritos and pizza for 9 months, I'll look exactly like that, too. Like, don't lie, Tyrese.
And if you're pounding beers like how I saw you pounding beers at WrestleMania with George Kittle, I mean, come on. Those calories, man, they'll catch up to you.
Shut your hating ass up, Ryan. Who am I hating right now? Tyrese Halliburton?
I'd probably just ignore him.
Well, I can't call him. What? I can't call a fat motherfucker fat? Tyrese Halliburton has gotten fat. There is a reason
he hasn't gotten fat. He's thick. He hasn't gotten fat.
He is fat for an NBA athlete. Right? Yeah, Zion Williamson's been a little thick his entire career. It's not that big of a deal for the schmuck who's working in some office.
What position does he play?
When you're running 10 miles a night.
Is he a point guard or is he
Tyrese Halliburton? Yeah.
He's a point guard. So yes, I would say that he is overweight for the position that he plays. Yeah. I wouldn't say as a human that he's fat. I'd say for his position that he's playing in his sport being a point guard.
Maybe
in the
not
NBA.
as an American. He's not.
He's overweight. He's overweight.
So there's a reason that Tyrese Halliburton is months away from actually playing again, and Jason Tatum, who tore his Achilles not that long before, Tyrese Halliburton is back playing for the Celtics, and it's because one of them took the rehabilitation seriously and one of them didn't. That's why.
Okay.
And people are saying, but he's not playing, so who cares? Like, you should care because he didn't take it seriously. But anyway, not that the Pacers had any chance in hell of making the playoffs. Really, and apparently Jabba Kafsita is mad because I was critical of the Cowboys because I said, hurry the fuck
the
up and make the pick.
Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys. You're not going to find a bigger Cowboy hater than me. Okay. If you're going after somebody, go after me. God. There you go.
Because I've said hurry up and make the pick to every fucking team.
It's because Ryan just wants to get to the Bears.
I just want to get to the end of the stream at this point now.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, definitely to the Bears, but more so just to the end of the fucking stream. Guess what?
Well, are we ending the stream after the Bears?
Maybe.
I think we should. We're already at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
We are. We've been going a while. So everyone who's like been waiting to see their team and we end like fucking 6 picks before.
What are they going to do?
They're not going to do anything.
Exactly.
Trent Johnson, Suffa, Knicks, you can't beat the Hawks with or without Trae Young. Did the Hawks win again tonight? Damn. CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum still got it. Still got it. Mad Dog for a buck. Just joined, was watching another stream. Perfect timing. I'm a Steelers fan. Beardo, what do you think of the Invincible finale?
I thought it was a weak finale. I don't think it was a bad episode. But I think for a finale of a season, I thought it was a little weak. But it was still good.
For the season are 3, 1, 4, 2. I love it. Man, wish Ryan would watch it.
My seasons ranked are 1, 4, 3, 2.
So you thought this is a really good season then, huh?
Phenomenal season to the point where I bought all of the comic book compendiums and I'm finishing the comics.
23rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Malachi Lawrence.
Malachi Lawrence.
University of Central
Here we go. From right here, Beardo.
I know all about that guy. I'm an expert.
He's from UCF.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Bro, it's so funny to watch the different celebrations for blacks and whites. Like, it like the just clear cultural fucking differences between the way that these two groups of people celebrate. It's just, it's always interesting. It's always interesting.
Like, you get a lot of, like, for the whites, a lot of clapping, some crying and hugging, and for the blacks, they're just like jumping around everywhere.
Kind of, and like they all got their phones on, like, yeah, we made it, we did it. Like, that's the kind of shit you get. Whereas,
right, on point.
You know, from like, I feel like for the white families, it's like, hey, you just got that new job, bud.
Yeah, good job.
We're really proud of you, man.
Like, you get a lot of hugging, clapping, crying, and, you know, a lot of love and emotions where, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like that just feels like, I don't know. It's what we see. It's a big difference. I don't know what came over my body right there and why I determined that it was right now that I needed to do a black family member and their fucking nephew getting into the NFL. But
damn, look at that chick in the middle. Look at her fucking tits bouncing, dude, from her stomach up to her freaking neck.
I missed that, fortunately.
Oh, dude, it was just big old fucking titties bouncing.
Fortunately, I missed that one.
Cleveland Browns pick is in. What do we think here for the Browns? Is this their second pick of the draft? Is this their second here?
It is, because they went offensive tackle. They went tackle with their first one. What are they going to do here?
It'd be interesting.
Bro, The fact that the Browns, you see this shit, it says needs quarterback. They have fucking 8 quarterbacks on the roster, and it's one of their needs. That is so funny.
Well, 8. I mean, really, they have Deshaun Watkins coming back, who's more than likely going to be their starter, should be their starter, respectively. Then you got your 2 is going to be Shador, and then you have Dylan Gabriel. Probably have some camp quarterbacks in there, too, for scout team and stuff to begin, but quarterback, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, Deshaun Watson is a competent quarterback when he's healthy.
Who they got to catch a ball there? I mean, they got a good defense. Who they got to catch a ball?
Their tight end, what's his name? What's their tight end's name? Fucking big guy, man. Fucking awesome tight end. His name is, I'm drawing a blank. What's his name?
They got 2 tight ends there now.
Yeah, but the black guy, big black guy, man, what's his name? Chat's gonna know.
85 Njoku.
85 Njoku. Yeah, Njoku's
They
a
also
fucking
have
stud.
Fannin, who they picked, who was a rookie last year, who was very good.
Yeah.
But what wide receivers they have?
Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. He got traded to the Browns last offseason, so they have Jerry Jeudy still. They could go wide receiver here, but I mean, what's the best wide receiver on the board here?
Chat says Njoku left.
Njoku's still a free agent? Njoku's not there anymore, huh? Wow, that's news to me. Njoku's gone. Really? He's a stud, man. I like Njoku.
I think they're going wide receiver.
So best on the board here, ESPN has Denzel Boston from Washington. For best, you got Omar Cooper from Indiana. And KC Concepcion. Concepcion from Texas A&M.
Concepcion,
and maybe he's French, maybe he's Canadian, or maybe he's Haitian. So we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised at wide receiver here. I think you take an offensive skill position, but it's the fucking Browns. You never know what they're going to do.
Didn't David Njoku like burn his fucking face off or something?
He did.
Last year?
That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, he set himself on fire, I think, in his kitchen and had like 4th-degree burns on his face.
Still played, man.
And he played through it. He's played through it. Yeah. That's
tough.
a gamer right there. I like Njoku, man. I'm surprised that he's a free agent. Nobody's picked him up. I wonder if there's some off the field issues that are concerned there because he's a gamer. I like that kid.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here. I wouldn't be surprised if they go wide receiver. Their defense is fucking good, right? We understand that. We know that. Their offense is fucking abysmal. So maybe they will go. Let's see what we got here.
Made a selection earlier tonight, taking Kaden Proctor, the big offensive tackle, and
oh yeah, this is the pick from the Travis Hunter trade.
Quinton Judkins. So he was a great running back for them last year. Broke his leg, brutal leg injury last year. Took him out for the last couple of games of the season. Hopefully he's healthy to start.
Well,
the pick is in. You look at those returns they got. Look, they fleeced the Jaguars because Travis Hunter kind of fucking sucks. But they haven't. These picks they have gotten in return haven't really paid off other than Judkins, you know.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select KC Concepcion.
There you go. Wide receiver.
Texas A&M.
French kid.
There you go, Mel. That's underlined.
I believe that would be. I mean, Concepcion is a Spanish word. I don't know if he is.
It sounds French to me. Sounds French. I'm going to stick with that.
I wouldn't say he looks French unless you were looking at like the French soccer Olympic team, but maybe
he's probably Haitian.
He could be.
Yeah, they speak French there.
Could be Haitian.
Great punt returner as well, but after the ball is in his hands, after the catch, that yak is impressive.
All right. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Hey, hurry the fuck up, Chicago. You don't know who you want? Let's fucking go. Move this along.
All right, Ryan. Who are the Bears picking? And 2 questions in one. Who do you want, and who are they going to pick?
This late in the draft, I really don't care. Look, we need help on defense. The shittiest part is that we are paying our defense like more than almost anybody in the fucking league. We're like top 5 in the amount of money we pay our defense, and it sucks. We need help on the line. We need help on the backside. We need another safety, and we need a whether you go hybrid, whether you go full D tackle, whether you go edge, I don't care. We need line help, and we need a safety. But
dude, if you're watching the ESPN feed of him in this bar celebrating, he's like all hype, nodding his head in it, but he's wearing the Browns hat. Just all aura is lost.
The previous 2 years, now he comes to Cleveland in the Travis Hunter trade. So we move on from here. The Bears will pick at number 25, and we'll continue in 30 seconds after a word from Roundup.
The pick is in.
Pick is in, but real quick, a word from Roundup says Greeny.
Roundup dual action.
In case you have weeds in your yard.
For up to 4 months.
I do like Roundup. Very effective. Better than like the Walmart brand, you know?
It tastes pretty good.
I can't say I've ever tried that, and I wouldn't really recommend it, but
you should try it as a chaser.
There you go.
I'm good, I think.
Okay.
The Indiana Bears. Like when people are trying to mock me about the Bears moving to Indiana, I love that. I'm from Indiana.
The Chicago Bears are on the clock at number 25.
I hope they move there.
By the Bills and the 49ers. Playoff teams from a year ago getting set to make their first round selection. When we continue from Pittsburgh right after this.
What the fuck? You just had an ad break. God, dude.
If you're waiting for traditional liver,
this shit is specifically to piss me off, I think. Specifically to piss me off.
Little Orphan Funkhauser says Concepcion is Puerto Rican from New York. Hold on, it just jumped on me. From New York, Ryan's right, Beardo's wrong. He could have French descendants, you know? You
Haitian,
never know.
Puerto Rican. He could be Haitian and Puerto Rican.
Don't be racist. Seriously. Have an open mind here.
I think we're going Dylan Deniman. That's my guess. We need a little white boy summer. We need a little white boy summer in Chicago.
Where's he at on the best available? I don't see him on page 1.
Oh, you might be looking at the wrong thing there, buddy.
I'm on.
You on ESPN?
Yeah.
He's the second best available.
Hold on, let me refresh. Maybe I need a refresh. Yeah, Dylan. Oh, Deniman. I heard Deniman. So I'm looking for
Deniman. Yeah,
Dylan Deniman. Yeah, okay. I'd respect that pick. Yeah, for sure.
I think, and it's a need. It's a definite need for them. I don't know how they feel about Emmanuel McNeil Warren, but I don't trust guys that play at dog shit fucking schools like that. Toledo. You're not facing any real competition at fucking Toledo. Now, the other one, do they go Caden McDonald? Maybe. Another Ohio State defender off the board? Possibly.
Right, D-tackle here.
Possibly.
So you're thinking defense here for the Bears?
If they don't go defense, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Like there is no offensive player they could draft right now, and I would be happy.
So no offense. You don't want offense at all.
What do they need? Roma Dunze, Luther Burden Jr. at wide receiver, Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet at tight end, DeAndre Swift, and Kyle Monunga at running back.
You guys let go of DJ Moore? Where's DJ Moore at nowadays?
What's that?
Where's DJ Moore at nowadays?
Traded to Buffalo.
Buffalo. Okay.
And in terms of offense, look, that offensive line finally got their shit together, and then Ozzie Trapillo gets hurt, and fucking Drew Dalman retires like a pussy. You want to talk about quitting? Drew Dalman's a fucking pussy ass bitch. All right. For retiring. They got the fucking center from New England, so they got who they think their center is going to be. You certainly wouldn't draft a center in the fucking first round, probably ever.
Giants did.
But Trapillo will probably be back near the end of the season.
I don't know. It might have been second round.
They do have what's his nuts. They do have Braxton Jones at fucking tackle as well. So they're set for offensive line, at least in terms of drafting in the first round. I don't think they're going to take a guy here. Here we go. Pick is in.
Temperatures have been warm. It was 80 degrees today. Hundreds of thousands of fans here in Western Pennsylvania celebrating the NFL.
I wish
draft.
Caleb
The Chicago
Downs.
Bears are up next at number 2.
I wish Caleb Downs had fucking killed a woman right before this draft and he fell to us. That would have been great.
With the 25th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Dylan Deniman.
There you go.
Oregon.
You got your guy in exciting white. Exciting white coming to Chicago.
Purdue, Big Ten's freshman of the year, 86 tackles, 2 picks, and a sack last year. And it runs in the family. His 2 older brothers also played safety at Purdue.
Good genetics. Former Purdue Boilermaker. Let's fucking go.
A lot of very pretty girls hanging around him.
Come on.
So, he's probably got a giant hog. So he's going to be playing football, fast paced.
You think he looks like he's got a big dick, huh?
I'm just saying he's hanging out with a lot of attractive women. So let's put 2 and 2 together here and connect the dots.
Or he's about to get paid millions of dollars.
Or he's rich. Yeah.
Right. Rich
Gonna
or
be
big
making
dick,
a lot of money. Or both.
Now, we don't want to talk about calling it. That was a called it right there.
You did.
I like this pick. Brings me back to the Chris Conti days where we had a white safety back there. Didn't always work out for us then, but I like it. I like the glasses. I like that he just fucking celebrated by banging the bear right there. That's a good one. It's a good pick. It's necessary and needed. So I got glasses that look just like that.
Hell yeah.
White boy summer coming to Chicago. Put that hat on, sir. Let's fucking go. Little blonde hair, blue-eyed action. Whoever complained about that? Nobody. White celebration is about the individual's achievement. Black thinks they all hit the lottery and they're going to benefit.
Cool.
Hey, Doug. I didn't say it. Little Orphan Funkhauser Concepcion is there you go. Thank you. B Chain for 2. Hey, UConn's new coach was with Toledo last year. And now he's, moved up all the way to UConn. Is that even a step up? Is that even a step up is the real question. I don't know if you can say that. All right. What are the next ones we have up here, Beardo?
We got Houston, San Francisco, which I believe that San Francisco traded their pick away. Somebody in the chat just said that San Francisco just traded with the Dolphins or trading into the 27th pick.
I think the Bills traded with the Texans, yeah?
So we got Houston, Miami, Houston at 28. Unless the Bills are now going to drop to 28. I'm not sure what the details were in that trade.
Yeah, so this was actually one of those picks with the Bills that people had been thinking it could be a trade target. Now, a lot of people thought that it might be a trade target for somebody that wanted to move up to get Ty Simpson. Obviously, that didn't happen. Ty Simpson got taken at number 13. And I certainly don't think that I certainly don't think that the Texans are going to draft a quarterback. So we'll see. Maybe they take one of those guards that's still on the table. I don't know. And yeah, you said Dolphins traded up to San Francisco's turn at number 27.
Correct. Yep.
49ers moved back a little bit. Dylan Deniman.
Dylan Deniman, man.
Oh, let's listen to him.
You're not showing nothing.
Fuck.
All right, congratulations.
There you go.
All right, let's listen
we
to him.
missed it.
Never knew what kind of path I was going to take. I mean, started at Purdue, ended at Oregon, but just extremely thankful to everyone that's been with me throughout the way and the journey I've gone on.
You grew up idolizing his safety and studying him a ton that people here know well in Troy Polamalu. What traits do you bring to the table that can make you the next best one for the Bears?
I think
this guy's too young to have seen Troy Polamalu.
Speed and play recognition to play fast and play aggressive.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Lewis,
Let's go.
Yeah, what he said.
I'm not buying that for 1 second that he grew up idolizing Troy Polamalu. He's too young.
Why?
He's too young. He'd never seen Troy Polamalu play.
You don't think that when he started playing football, Pee Wee football, 5, 6, 7 years old, Polamalu is still in the league?
He don't fucking remember none of that.
Just because you don't remember anything doesn't mean he does.
Oh, I'm chock full of information.
Yeah, he looks like a real ball hawk. He had
Polamalu was
86
a ball hawk.
tackles. Only had 2 interceptions, but he's a ball hawk, you know?
He's a ball hawk, man. Polamalu was at least. He wasn't old enough to watch Polamalu play.
Yes, he fucking was when he grew up.
No, he wasn't.
All right.
He was too
When
young.
did Polamalu retire? What year?
Do you know?
I want to say like 2016 or 14 or something.
Pull it up, look it up, and then I'll take an educated guess.
He retired in 2015, so I was pretty
you
much
should have let
spot
me
on.
guess. Hold on, picks in. Volume.
The Houston Texans select Keelin Rutledge, guard, Georgia
Rutledge.
Tech.
Took the guard. And
Okay.
a little behind, too.
Separate coach.
So.
Which in essence, he was saying he is the best. This guy is nasty.
So,
absolutely nasty.
just for the
He is
record-
a growth grader in the run game.
This kid's like 23 years old, so he was probably born in 2003. So Troy Polamalu retired when he was, I don't know, 13 years old. So absolutely when he started first getting into football and playing football, Troy
Yeah,
Polamalu.
maybe, but he didn't see him in his prime.
Don't call him a fucking liar, Beardo.
Oh, you're already going to defend the kid because he plays for the Bears.
Well, one, he played for Purdue. He's also like...
No, he abandoned Purdue. He quit on Purdue and abandoned them and went to Oregon.
No. That's not what happened.
He said, fuck Purdue. This is a shit program. And I'm going to go to Oregon because that's where I'm going to excel at because Purdue sucks is what he
Purdue
said.
failed him. He didn't abandon Purdue. Purdue failed him.
Well, there you go. Same.
Purdue failed him. But what I'm going to say, of every motherfucker that's walked up that fucking thing, that's walked up there to Roger Goodell, he is the most trustworthy looking person we have seen yet. And you dare
I don't know.
call him a
Arvell
liar.
Reese, man. Arvell Reese looked pretty trustworthy. I trust that guy.
Really?
I would trust that guy, not with my daughter. I wouldn't do that. But I trust him to be a good linebacker for the Giants. Yeah.
Well, I trust Dylan Deniman to be just a good person.
Together.
You're not wrong there.
Get there.
Right.
I'll give you that. But I think he is a fucking liar.
What a weird thing to lie about. But the Dolphins are on the clock. The pick is in. God, we're almost done with it. We might as well just go to the end of the fucking round. We'll go to 11. And if
11?
it's done by
What's
11. What's that?
11 o'clock? Oh, 11 o'clock. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 minutes.
We'll go to 11.
I was like 11, like pick 11?
Not pick 11.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck? We're on pick 27 here. What do you mean 11? And I looked at the clock. I was like, oh, it's 10:40.
10:40.
So the Dolphins traded back into the first round. It's interesting here. Well, what are we thinking?
No,
here?
the Dolphins had 2 first-round picks. They had one at 30.
So they traded up.
So they did trade up with that one.
Right. Okay. That's right, Nice Saber.
What do you say?
That's right. He said, Beardo's like, show me your bedroom posters of the Polamalu. Exactly.
I mean, posters weren't really in style when he was a kid, you know? New generation. He couldn't afford them.
I had fat heads. Remember fat heads?
Yeah, I thought those were so stupid.
I had 3 fat heads.
Of who?
I had an Eli Manning fat head. I had a Reggie Bush fat head. Because USC, I had a Reggie Bush fat head. And then, you're going to love this one. You're going to love this. I had a Brady Quinn Cleveland Browns fat head.
I
hated
hated Brady Quinn so much.
I loved Brady Quinn. At Notre Dame, Brady Quinn, Charlie Weiss, Jeff Samardzija, like Brady Quinn was an awesome college football quarterback.
Didn't they?
He was good. Hey, Ryan, love him or hate him, you have to admit He was a good college football quarterback.
They didn't fucking play anybody. Didn't they get, was it that bowl season they got just absolutely destroyed? That team?
I mean,
thinking of the right one?
What game? I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, you get a lot of good fucking stats from quarterbacks who play at Notre Dame because they don't play anybody. They got to play Army or they got to play Navy and Air Force. They got to play a bunch of fucking cupcake bullshit. What are we talking about?
They always play USC and Penn State every year.
USC, like I said, cupcake. They do not play Penn State every year.
Really? They don't play Penn State pretty often?
So Michigan used to be a fairly common opponent. Purdue would be a fairly common opponent.
Okay. Dolphins
I don't think
picks
Penn
in.
State is like some annual fucking rivalry for them. All right, Dolphins.
Brady Quinn was solid. I liked Brady Quinn. He had a fan in me for sure.
Here for the 49ers selection.
I was at
27.
Was it 07? I was at, I think it was closer to
With the
2010.
27th pick
I was there.
in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson, defensive back, San Diego State.
Chris
This guy has no
Johnson's
fucking idea who that is.
CJ2K, man.
Well, he's a DB, not a running back.
Oh, my bad. I went to South Bend in 2009, and it was Golden Tate, Jimmy Clausen, I think Charlie Weiss was still there. And I went to a Notre Dame Boston College game, and Boston College had a young quarterback by the name of Matt Ryan, who I got to see playing college in South Bend.
So in 2010, 2009 or 2010, Navy came up there, and I got tickets to go to see the Notre Dame Navy game, expecting Notre Dame to absolutely beat the fuck out of them. Navy walked away with a win, and that was Jimmy Clausen, Golden Tate. It might have been the same season. I might have gone the same
year. Could have been the same year, yeah.
And their quarterback was by the name of Ricky Dobbs.
Ricky Dobbs.
He's probably like
Big Dick Rick.
He's probably like a manager at an AT&T or something now. Or he would stay in the military. I don't fucking know.
Probably T-Mobile.
But it was so fun. It was so fun to see that happen. God. Those were the days. There's the Dolphins 2 picks that they got in the first round. So it looks like we have a trade up from the Patriots.
Oh, Patriots trading up.
Mike Vrabel's getting a little too uncomfortable there. They decided they needed to trade up.
He had some inside information on who the Chiefs were going to take at 29 and said, you know what, we got to jump ahead.
Yeah, Diana Rossini gave him the scoop.
Exactly, yeah.
I still got my contacts, Mike.
I still know everything, Mike. Please don't leave me.
I still got my stuff.
Patriots have moved up. So
where is he?
There he is. Inside the
there he is. He's on the phone.
Buffalo, and set to make their first selection of the night. So the Patriots moving.
Imagine how uncomfortable that phone call is right now.
To 28.
I'm ahead of you now.
Inside the division with the Bills.
Oh, you're not live. There you go.
Here we go.
With the 28th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Caleb Lomu, tackle, Utah.
Okay.
Caleb Lamu. Got to get more protection back there.
Get some protection for Drake May.
Outstanding offensive line over the last 2 years. The opposite bookend.
There we go. Nice, classy white celebration. Like it.
Exactly. Lots of clapping, crying, and hugging.
On his way to being named first team All Big 12. Guys, just add a little weight to that frame and get a little.
Holy fuck. That guy looks like he's 30 years old, man.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay look for an offensive tackle, you know.
Yeah, you take it for sure.
Did such a solid job at that level.
Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, with their second pick of the first round, are on the clock. With the 29th pick. Did they go Denzel Boston, maybe? Did they go wide receiver?
They could. They could, absolutely. Fuck Utah, man.
See, McCoy's still on the board. I don't know. They could use an edge rusher, honestly. What are you looking at?
No, I'm looking at best available right now. McCoy's still on the board. You got Denzel Boston, wide receiver out of Washington, still available. Omar Cooper still available from Indiana. I think this could be a best available situation here.
I mean, I feel like they do need help a little bit on that pass rush. Look, they paid Chris Jones a lot of fucking money. And I feel like he had a tough time last year. If they could get a little more help on that line to take a little focus away from Chris Jones, I think it would be very much advantageous to them. But I mean, they just solidified that DB position with that cornerback pick. So to me, I say you go edge.
I don't hate it. You thinking Faulk? ESPN has Faulk from Auburn as the best available edge.
Kid, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
What if they went like Omar Cooper from IU or some bullshit? Zion Young, look, I've heard good things about Zion Young. I think it would be a little bit of a stretch to take him here, but maybe. Wouldn't be shocked. We're getting to that point here. Cassius Howell. What a name. It sounds like somebody who should be a lord or something. Sounds like somebody who should be a lord somewhere. Omar Cooper? Yeah, maybe. You know what? I'm going to say Zion. We're going Zion Young. That's who I think they're taking. If they go wide receiver, I'm going Omar Cooper. I mean, doesn't that just look at how that person looks? That looks like he plays for the Chiefs right there. Zion Young looks a little generic.
All right.
Yeah. I think they're going Zion Young, edge.
Okay. Zion Young.
That's what I think. And if they go offense.
From Mizzou. Look at my camera. What the fuck
they're going
happened?
Omar Cooper. Just because I feel like Omar Cooper already looks like you could see his mugshot, like right next to Rashee Rice.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my reasoning. How do you think Mahomes is going to be this year?
Well, when's he going to play? You think he's ready week one? I don't.
I think he plays week one.
They just picked up Justin Fields for backup.
Shut up.
Oh, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah. I'm just saying they go out and they get Justin Fields. I mean, I will be genuinely surprised if he's ready by week one, like 100%. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Mahomes out there less than 100% because they trust him, obviously, more than they would Justin Fields. Like, ideally, he comes back by week 4. Ideally. But you never know.
I think Mahomes is like a weird freak of nature.
Really?
Yeah, because he's not in good shape, right? But this man should have been injured so many more times. Remember when his patella just like fucking came off and he like popped it back on and he was fine and good to go?
Yeah.
And like the amount of times he's rolled his ankle and shit, I feel like he's just one of those people that has a body that like heals fine or some shit. So I know he tore it and everything. I think he's going to be back week fucking 1. And I do think they're going to run the ball a lot this year.
Well, yeah,
I mean, they're going to run the ball. I mean, they got Kenneth Walker for a reason. I think they're going to run the ball a lot.
You got Kenneth Walker. You still have Kareem Hunt. I think Pacheco. Pacheco's gone with the Lions. Pacheco's gone. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes is good to go week 1, but you're run heavy.
With the 29th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods, Defensive tackle.
Peter Woods, D tackle. Well, there you go. You weren't wrong with the defensive line.
I thought they were going edge, not D tackle. I was very wrong. If I was Jay, I wouldn't be considered wrong.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough. I'll give you a pass. Close enough.
You know what's amazing, Greeny? They call this man small. He measured in at 6'2", 298 pounds. He's got elite athletic ability.
Freaking Booger.
I was just going to say, I hate listening to Booger. Oh, going back to that, Boomer is the reason I say the New York Football Jets, because he used to say that once in a while, because he would always say the New York Football Giants. And as a meme, he would sometimes say the New York Football Jets. That's why I sometimes say the New York Football Jets.
Yeah, that's gay. New York Football Jets. It's
a thing.
Not really.
It's a thing. El Machinas, Filoni and Tobias are huge Bears fans.
Dave Filoni and Tobias Nexus?
I think it's a furry connection.
Sure. Yeah.
Levels, at least Riley Moss isn't the only white safety out there. That's right.
The Jets traded back in. The Jets traded back in. The Jets are on the clock, and the pick is in. Is this where we see Nussmeier?
Maybe. Is that 3 first-round picks for the Jets?
Yes, it will be.
Wow.
Yes. This is where we could see Nussmeier for a late quarterback, little sneak attack here.
Yeah, so here they are. I mean, so far, when we go through, they got Bailey and they got Sadiq. So they've gone defense, offense.
Defense, offense. By the way, great picks, by the way. We're talking about the Jets here, but great picks.
I agree. Really solid picks. I
Yes.
think if they pick a quarterback, it's a really stupid pick.
Yeah, but it's Geno Smith.
I know,
Geno
but
fucking Smith.
Look, they are not going to be good this year, regardless if they draft Nussmeier or Carson Beck or whatever. They're going to be bad again next year. And I'm telling you right now, even if they're mediocre this year and have like the 10th or 12th pick, they're going to be able to get a better quarterback next year than they will in this. Arch Manning, Dante Moore, whatever.
Yeah.
At number 2 overall.
You want to
edge pass rusher David Bailey.
unhighlight real quick?
Yeah, we'll listen to
it.
it. We'll read that super chat,
The
man.
Jets pick at number 30.
With the 30th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Omar Cooper Jr.
Wide receiver.
There you go, wide receiver.
Indiana.
Okay. You get some relief for Garrett Wilson.
Excited, and there's good reason for that. He's from Indianapolis. He had been in Bloomington since 20.
I don't hate that pick, Ryan.
I mean, I don't either. I think he's good. The only thing that is just funny about it is, man, you just got a tight end and a wide receiver. It's just going to go to waste.
Because Geno Smith is your quarterback?
And you're the Jets organization.
And you're the fucking Jets.
Buffalo Bills on the clock. Second to last pick here. Joe Mann. What up, fellas? Congrats on Deniman, Ryan. Giants got another edge rusher, I guess. Hopefully it works out, Beardo. Hopefully your OT works out for you. I'm hyped for loan now that Daniel, the terrorist Falele, is gone.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe, man.
Okay.
That's true. You guys yeah, we really need an edge rusher. You guys just drafted Abdul Carter in the third pick.
Yeah, sure.
But
Abdul Carter, he's got problems, man, in the classroom, man.
Wasn't he watching porn in the locker room or something?
Allegedly he was caught watching porn.
That's a weird thing to allege.
I don't know.
I mean? It's just a random thing. Mad Dog, Beardo, perfect opportunity for my employment for you since you're reading Invincible now. I still have availability, especially Beardo overtime. Plus, I know sports for Sports Wars. Just saying.
What about Invincible?
Thanks, Mad Dog.
Thank you, Mad Dog.
All right, the Bills with the big offseason addition of DJ. I think that DJ Moore is going to be really good for the Bills. They've needed a wide receiver. Now, DJ Moore is not like a prototypical number one wide receiver, but I think he's going to bring some good shit for them. I told you when we saw him give up on that ball on the field in that playoff
he was done.
game,
He was done.
An interception. I said I think that this is DJ's last game as a Bear, and it's unfortunate. He was there for a lot of shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Moore didn't get to have a fucking winning record until that season with the Bears,
right?
And like his entire collegiate and professional career.
Mm.
That was and I just don't know if he knew how to win.
Well, then going from Carolina to the Bears and then going through a rebuilding phase with Carolina and then rebuilding phase with the Bears. And then finally you get last year where you're finally getting some stability and then you're taking off plays, you're taking off routes and stuff. Yeah. So we'll see.
The Titans just traded for Buffalo's pick. So Buffalo will not pick in the first round. The Titans moved up.
Wow.
The fact that they moved back into this spot, they've identified somebody. Robert Saleh.
They've identified somebody they want. The Titans moved up. They identified somebody, a player that they want, and they're going to get this player right here, Greeny.
Who this pick is?
We have one player left in our green room for whatever that is worth. It's Kendrick Faulk. So he's one player that
God, only
remains in the
one
green
player
room
left.
tonight with two
So few of
selections
these guys want to go because they don't want to be
remaining. We have
left
the
in there
Titans on the clock
embarrassed.
here at 31, and then the
I
Super
hope
Bowl
that
champions,
one dude who's left in
Seattle
there gets
Seahawks
picked.
will make the last pick of round one. And
I hope the one dude that's left in there doesn't get picked.
It's gonna be
If
interesting.
only
I'll tell
one
you today,
person,
too,
that's
because
tough.
there's two corners.
Unless I have reason to
defensive
hate
backs on
them,
the
you
board
know?
that were red hot. Colton Hood from Tennessee and Traden Stoops from Arizona, corner safety. So they too, that second round area, these kids are going to come off the board.
Yeah,
pretty quick.
the top of the second.
Remember when Booger was on Monday Night Football as the
I do.
guy?
I do. It was him and Gruden, right? For a little bit.
I don't know. Can we
Or
just
was it
talk about
Steve
the
Levy?
fact that
What was it? Steve Levy and Booger.
might have been Steve Levy and Booger, because Gruden's also a color guy. So can we just talk about the fact that John Gruden got fired for making a joke in an email
about gays
and black?
Here we go.
Before the Titans pick, congratulations, you set a record for the first night of the draft. 320,000 people here tonight. Congratulations, Pittsburgh.
Does Roger Goodell seem very low energy to you?
It could be the Xanax.
Feels like he's getting old.
Pick in the 2026
He is
NFL
old,
draft, the Tennessee Titans select Kendrick Faulk. Defensive end.
There it
There you
is.
go, Kendrick Faulk. There you go.
Let's
I don't
go.
hate
Get out of that
I don't
green
hate
room,
that pick for
son.
them.
player who came to the draft this season heard his name called on night one.
I'm glad. I hate that so many guys are staying home nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, and if he was the only one there, it would have been like, it would have been rough. Nobody else would want to go because they don't want to be embarrassed. And now, the champion, the Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks, are on the clock for the last pick of the
For
first.
the last pick.
The last pick of the first round.
They draft Carson Beck.
You know, we've only seen one running back, and truthfully, I only think that one running back should have been drafted in the first round.
Agreed.
However, who's that other kid from Notre Dame? Price, is that his name?
Couldn't tell you.
There's two Notre Dame running backs who are maybe the best two running backs in the draft. I think Price is his name.
Jadarian Price.
Jadarian Price.
And he is the number one best available running back on the board right now.
So, the reason I say that is
To
because
replace Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker's gone. You do have Zach Charbonnet, but he tore his ACL in the playoffs.
Literally in the NFC Championship game or before that, like the game before that. So he's not going to be ready to go until at least the playoffs minimum for next year. So they're going to need somebody in the backfield. You know, I don't hate that if you right here maybe reach for a running back, but there's plenty of draft left where they can pick up
Pick up
Jadarian
a lot of
Price
running backs. I'm
tomorrow.
just saying, just throwing out there something interesting to talk about because I don't know shit about a random if they draft a fucking guard or I don't know anything. I'm just saying it's something that they could use. And
I get it. I mean, not everybody can predict that that the Arizona Cardinals were going to draft, Jeremiah Love like I did. Go back and rewind the stream. I literally predicted that they were going to draft Jeremiah Love.
I'll have to go back and check it out. I mean,
you're going to have to rewind it. I was pretty spot on.
I don't know if you want to brag about that because I think it was a retarded pick for them. Like,
I was just saying, I can see them do it. It's the whole James Conner argument.
So, well, hold on. But you don't get to, because you also said I could see them doing this. I could see them doing that.
I said I can see them reaching here for a quarterback, but I can see them going running back because James Conner had a brutal, I don't know if you remember how disgusting James Conner's knee injury was last year. It was brutal. And he's already getting up there. I love James Conner. James Conner, a very good, aggressive running back. But he's getting up there in age, and with a knee injury like that, I'm not surprised at all that Arizona went for Jeremiah Love right there at 3.
Yeah, let's see who we got best available. McCoy's still sitting there. They did lose. I think they lost somebody from that the back end of that defense as well, right? So who knows? I don't know what they're going to go for. Titans with an interesting draft. Player interviews going on right now. So Jermon McCoy, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. He's got a woke mother, so I don't know about that.
Dude, he looks small for an edge. He's a little guy, man.
What do you think? I mean, he's probably what? 6'3.5", 245. Is that what you think?
Who?
The guy you're talking about.
Oh, this guy? I mean, compared in reference to I don't know what his stats are, but or his attributes,
6'5",
rather.
276. 6'5", 276.
He don't look it standing next to that. Maybe she was wearing heels. Maybe that was a 6'4" woman. I don't know.
He looks slim.
He does look slim. That's what I'm saying. He looks slim.
He's all muscle.
I guess when you put the pads on,
Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Team that went the distance last year.
I don't drag this out. Last fucking pick.
Sam Darnold and company. See which direction they choose to go. They have that.
And it is 11, so it kind of worked out for our projection.
Works out perfect.
Loaded NFC West and the tough NFC playoff picture. A lot of directions they might go here. They obviously have the magnificent receiver in Jackson Smith and Jigba. Quickly, Mel, what direction are we looking at?
Running backs in need area, Jadarian Price, Notre Dame. We talked about the
Thank you, Mel.
spot. Holton Hood has the kind of length.
We just said 5 minutes ago, Jadarian Price.
Oh, is that what he said?
Mel just said Jadarian Price right now for the Seahawks.
I'm telling you, you're getting better coverage from us before you're getting it from ESPN.
100%. Absolutely.
And we have done zero research.
And I'm wearing a suit.
Round 1 of the 2026 NFL Draft. We're proud to continue recognizing our long-standing partnership with Make-A-Wish this World Wish Month.
What does he have, Ryan?
I'm thrilled to be joined by Dylan.
He a little autistic.
Of the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, who bravely battled a brain tumor.
Dude, he's
and is now a
never mind.
2-time cancer survivor. Woo. This is a wish come true.
I was going to say he looks zapped out of his mind, but it could be the
one of
cancer.
most exciting moments in our league.
Dylan, it's a brain tumor. It affects his cognitive function. So.
Could be, yeah.
What's going on, Pittsburgh? Yeah! I'm so excited to be here to represent the
Yeah!
And the reigning Super Bowl champion.
I'm liking the energy.
Well, the things you can get away when you have cancer and you're retarded is crazy.
Exactly, dude. That's why I kind of want Tourette's.
With the 32nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price.
Oh, he called that shit. Look at that, bro.
Jadarian Price.
15 touchdowns
Hey,
last year,
first
rushing,
here,
receiving, and
first
two of them
reported
on
over
kick
on
return.
Sports Wars. Boys,
And the comments
Jadarian
are
Price.
that the top two running backs are taken
I'm-
from
I-
the same school. Jeremiah Love.
I'm
Two
proud
running
of that one,
backs.
'cause that's a little out there. That's a little out there.
2 running backs in the first round, both from Notre Dame.
Yep. I think that is a reach, but I think it's like a needed reach for them. It's
Yes.
not a good running back class, just like it's not a good quarterback class. I'm proud of that call right there. That's kind of
That was a pull. That was a pull for sure.
That's a pull. But yeah, there we go.
There you go, man.
And that is it for the first round of the NFL draft. It'll be
And we
back
went the
on.
distance, man. We weren't expected to go the distance, but we did it.
That's right. No one thought we had the stamina or the stanima, as Beardo would say, but here we are.
Wait, what?
The stanima?
What do I say?
You don't remember that?
I probably do. I probably said it. Yeah.
Bro, there was it was on Sports Wars, I'm pretty sure, because we were talking about players or something. And you were going on this like rant and you were like taking it fairly seriously. And you're like, I just don't think he has,
The stamina.
the stamina. And like you took a break in between.
Wait, hold
like
on.
you were
Wait,
thinking
hold
about
on.
what word you wanted to say. And
What's
then you
the real
mispronounced
word?
it.
Is it stamina or stamina?
Stamina is the word.
Stamina is the real word.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it should be. Wait, stamina.
Yes.
With it M first, N second.
Yes.
Yeah,
Stamina.
It should be the other way. It should be stamina. It's easier to say.
It kind of is, but it was just so funny because the way you paused and you like thought about the word you wanted to use to describe this person, and then you were like, the stamina. So like you had thought about it for long and then mispronounced it.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Yeah.
It's easier to say stamina. That they should change it, honestly.
And they should think about it.
Yep.
Webster's, hit us up. Taker for 5. Beardo, a coworker told me horses are just big dogs. You have a brother from another mother.
Thank you.
There you go. And guys, that is it for us. Thanks for hanging out. 3 hours for the draft night stream. It was pretty good. We went over 1,000 people watching at one point in time.
Yeah.
So pretty fucking good for our little sports channel over here. Beard, you got anything going on, man?
No. I'll probably be streaming Pragmata sometime this weekend. But other than that, pretty satisfied with the Giants draft tonight, and that's it.
There you go. Awesome. We appreciate it. I'll be in 12 hours from now. I'll be on Geeks and Gamers for Geeks and Gamers Daily with Jay, and then we'll have FNT tomorrow and a normal Friday. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. You saw some good predictions from us and some absolutely retarded shit, just the way it should be.
Right.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Say it.